Alright guys, hello. Good afternoon. Oh, I forgot to update the titles. Let me go do that. I guess coaching's not inaccurate. Coaching, let's put skeleton again. Alright guys, we'll be starting that coaching session in a bit. Let me go tweet out the screen. You'll be here at 6:05. Alright, let's see. Go tweet out the stream. Funny enough, I don't know what that stands for. Time to use Google. Never mind. I know what it stands for, just by thinking about it. Yes, about the skeleton. Forgot that means be right back. I'm be right there, sorry. Alright, let's see. Let's tweet it out. Coaching. So how's it going, chat? Anything new? See what anyone there is there. That's his at. Okay, found it. Alright, almost there. Sorry about that. Honestly, probably should have done that beforehand. Alright, there you go. Tweet it out. See, we're set up. Got both VODs. Got ultimate frame data. Should be good to go. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. Code stream. Window projector. There you go. That's perfect. Alright guys, so after the coaching session, probably be labbing if there's still time. I actually don't know how long this one will be. I still don't have quite a sense. I've had coaching sessions that lasted about an hour. I had coaching sessions that lasted longer. Maybe about, trying to think how long, maybe like 2 hours, and I've had like 3-hour coaching sessions. So we'll see how that goes. It's getting quite interesting. Alright, while we wait, I might swap on to Smash so at least entertain a little bit. Go do that. Oops, not supposed to be over there. Yeah, well, give me a second. There you go. And let me give you some volume too. There you go. Alright, we'll warm my hands while we wait for the boy skeleton to join up. Bum ba-dum 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 na na ba-bum bum bum. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting better at that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, almost got 10 in a row. 2, 2, 3. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really, I'm getting better at that. That's good. Our frames dropping? Looks like they're dropping. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 1, 2. Three. Really does look like my frames are dropping. There has to be something wrong. Maybe because I have other stuff open. My computer's really good. I wonder. I'll have to figure that out later. Let's see. Oh, nothing yet. We're running late. Bum 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 bum. Wait, I don't think this game. I forgot. Dang, if only Pablo Rick or somebody was here. It's probably not a thing. That I suck at doing now, which I doubt. One. I wonder if this works on him. Let's find out. Nope, he trips. One. Guess that's skeleton. Alright, let me make sure you appear on stream, because I know sometimes it doesn't like to work. Let's see, speak? Yeah, it's not. Let me go fix that. For some reason, it really does not like this sometimes. You see, coaching. This is. I know why it doesn't like it. Alright, now I should catch you, speak.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, there you go. You should be able to hear yourself on stream now.
Alright.
So what's up, man? How's it been? Alright, are you tuned on the stream?
Yeah, I'm on the stream.
Alright, perfect. So I guess before we begin, I'm gonna have a couple questions just like before. But most of it's like minor review. So yeah, how'd the coaching go? I know I asked you a bit, so I already have an idea, but
It went good. When I went to my local on
oh, thank you for the follow.
on Friday, but last week I lost to my friends Min Min. They're pretty good in general, but like they recently just picked up Min Min, and I lost pretty badly. And then I made it all the way to Grands.
Ooh, nice. Who was it? Just the Min in Grands, or was it someone else you lost to?
Oh no, I lost to someone else, and I lost to this person's Snake for the first time because they played a really campy Snake this time around. But usually I never lose to them because they play Crom, because he plays Crom, and tries counterpicking Snake against Kazuya because
Yeah,
pretty okay matchup for Snake, way better than Crom. And I wasn't ready to be camped out, and I just I cared too much about about not losing instead of winning.
okay. Yeah, that does happen sometimes.
So I just like I was too scared to like make a option and punish like his bad habits. And I was just afraid of like really good like high level Snake stuff. So
That makes sense.
and then the Min Min, or when we talked about like our punish to work on punish game and
Yeah.
like read on frame data and if it's punishable like off a parry, and I looked at ultimate frame data beforehand. And
That help you at least?
yeah, it did. Because I literally just parried every single dragon. You know Min Min's Dragon Fist.
Yeah, funny enough. Yeah, treat me as if I'm not familiar with it. So yeah, but I do reckon know it a little bit. I don't know how minus it is though.
Well, at full distance, it's relatively safe. Um, but if you commit to the like, if you get a parry off, and just like immediately run towards you, then there's something you can do. And I like close the gap a lot by like slowly approaching center, but not like making a hard reversal on landing and rolling in a bunch.
Okay. Why do you think you lost then, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, last week?
Or to the Min Min.
Well, I lost last time because I should have been experienced and because I didn't I wasn't like aware, or I was like trying to go for reversals constantly and trying to like play my own game against a character that doesn't allow me to do that.
Okay. Well, I would dive in deep into that, but I know that wasn't one of the replays you sent me. So maybe next week or next week, depending if you have it. Do they upload it late or they don't upload or some?
So most of the time there's a stream, and there was supposed to be a stream, but we didn't have like a certain USB type for the capture card, so it wasn't uploaded.
Ah, okay. That's unlucky. Because that was a set based on how you're describing. I would have been interested in.
Mm-hmm. I won the grands from like the recent one, but the week before I lost pretty early on.
All right. But who are the hardest players in your area? Because I know Texas is pretty big, so.
Beastly, Atomic. It was Lima at some point, but he moved.
I already moved.
The Carolinas. He went for college.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
I guess or Grayson. And that's kind of about it.
How many regions is Texas broke up to? I should be familiar with this, but I've been gone for a while. I used to know the answer to
that. Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio. Oh, I forgot I had Mute Ace too.
Yeah, that's how I was trying to figure out where Mute was. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Mute San Antonio.
Okay.
El Paso, which is like
way south, yeah.
Yeah, or way east. San Antonio, or Houston. I want to say San Marcos. And College Station. That's about all the regions I know. So.
That's a lot. It's more in Florida, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, granted we're long, so there's not much like wiggle room. It's just up and down. We have like one division or two divisions like going east west, but for the most part we just have south, central, north, and then like a couple other like random ones that we kind of consider them together sometimes.
It's just the really big cities are all like sub-regions in Texas by their own. It's
yeah.
not like a division.
Yeah, ours is the same way, basically. I just call them divisions because they are divided.
Yeah. I never heard like a in cities or like a city sub-region for Florida. I've only heard like South Florida and North Florida-ish.
Yeah, so that's true. We get a little lazy on it because we have like other parts too. So like for example, South Florida doesn't include I forgot the name of it. I forgot the name of it, which is really funny, but it doesn't include something. But like when they go out of town, they just call them South Florida. So they're basically not on RPR, a certain group of people. And then I think I could be mistaken because I haven't been around a while, but I think Jacksonville's area tends not to go with all North Florida. I could be mistaken though. Someone would probably be able to fact check me on that, but again, I am not in it, and it's really hard for me to loop this job and then stream. Alright, so we'll begin. Let me go get off Smash Ultimate real quick. Okay, should show. You see my screen? Alright, perfect. Let me make sure you're now appearing on this one. Speak.
Hello.
There you go. Perfect. Alright, let me go mute Smash Ultimate because I still have it in my background. Alright, so a couple goals for today. Because you have a major soon, this weekend, what I want to do is obviously go over these replays and point out whatever mistakes you make. But we also want to set up a game plan. Not game plan in the sense of like what you're going to do in game, which you should have that on your own, but like what you should be working on beforehand. That way we can get you like basically the best like amount of time. Like you can focus all your effort on like a couple things. That way you're really good at those things and you can perform. All right. So we'll just start off with the replay. Do you want to watch anyone in particular? Do you want to watch the MKLeo one first or the Rob one first?
I'm going to watch this one first.
All right, we'll start off with the Rob one. Yeah, I would have started off MKLeo myself, but only if you know, if it was non-online. I'm still not the fan of online, but I heard it's a lot better now. So
yeah, delay mod makes it a lot better, and certain adapters.
Yeah, I've heard all those things, so I might give it a shot. Alright, so let's see. Does it not have sound? Or did I mute it on X?
The audio is like distorted and messed up.
Ah, okay. Got it.
This is in the description.
Alright, let's see. I'm slowed down a little bit actually, just like before. Do you normally, or how do you do versus Rob normally?
I think I do okay. But like.
Also, did you lose this?
Yeah, I did. It was like game 5 last hit.
Ooh, spicy. Alright, let's see. Nair. Just gonna ask, why did you grab? Did you just really thought he was gonna shield?
Yeah, because the other Rob I fight or Atomic, every time he doesn't like dash back most of the time.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. You gotta be careful with that. That's like the newbie habit to do versus Rob Nair. If he doesn't dash back, you go for the read. That's fine, but you know this is game 1, so you gotta be careful that you don't associate the Rob you fight completely with that one. Okay, the back air. You flub that. Okay. You die off this? Oh, nope. Alright, good hits. Jumping a lot again, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Oh, messed up again. Does that kill? Oh, that's crazy. Alright, you're running away. That's fine. Now you just gotta focus again on the ledge. You got it? Quick question, how strong is your spike?
Or my Nair? It's not that strong.
So you think you would have killed him down here or no if you spiked him?
At 0, no. Definitely not.
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Because I know Zatormi probably don't want to go for it, but it might be a good thing to check. Okay. Try to grab the gyro, get reflected for it. Be careful. Alright, so one thing I'm going to mention is you need to be careful on your ledge get-ups. So we got you grabbing the ledge now, which is good. This is a bit scary. But we don't have to worry about that just yet. But when it comes to ledge get-ups, right? As you know, the 4. However, you kind of have a 5th one now. Right? The reason why you kind of have a 5th one is right here. Oh, it's not drawing. There you go. Right? So you have the platform right there. So I think your best bet would probably be if he's standing over here, which he was, and you're scared he'll hit you in some way, shape, or form, you can just get on the platform. Just to be nice and safe. However, you could have done the other ones too, because he's just kind of at roll distance. Because of that, you get punished. I think he makes a mistake by throwing you to the right. I think he should have thrown you off stage, but you know, I'm kind of not coaching him. Alright, he goes for the kill. Has your mash. Alright, you get out. Good enough. Alright, so just like kind of before, I know I mentioned this on stage, but this applies off stage too. So your first hit is like he's off stage, let me hit him. Or is that just to move forward? What are you trying to do the fairs actually?
Oh, so you know Kazuya's like double jump where he goes kind of really high like Mewtwo's double jump.
Yeah, I'm like
Uh,
vaguely familiar. I should probably brush up on my characters, but I don't have time.
okay, so Kazuya's double jump, his second jump is like really high. So whenever you use an aerial, he actually doesn't he cancels like all the momentum, and he'll like basically just do a double jump short hop
Oh, okay, that's
instead.
interesting.
So it's like if Mewtwo's double jump got canceled by an aerial.
Understood. All right, so I wouldn't suggest this then. As you saw why you got punished, my suggestion instead might be to cover from below, since your recovery from below is pretty safe, at least versus the Rob. Right? Maybe you get, I don't know 100%, but I would say probably drop way down there. Obviously, the screen doesn't go down there, and then come from above, come from up. I don't think there's any easy way he can hit you, especially that you have a hitbox there. Again, I could be mistaken. Please let me know if I'm mistaken, but that I think would be alone will make it so you don't die. It's another like you want to just grab the ledge. How you grab it, coming from above. I know I mentioned landing on the stage is a problem, but technically my notes should have told you, or I should have told you, that like anytime you come from above, each time it's a risk.
Mhm.
The reason why is that while on stage, everyone who's better will cover these options, especially retaliation options. And that includes being off stage and above. That's why a lot of top players, or they'll start recovering from below in general. Once, if you know they can punish it though, you're gonna have to just decide which one's better at certain times. In this case, this man's a little antsy, and I know it's the first time you fought him, but generally speaking, below tends to be safer.
Mhm.
All right, let's see how much that applies. I wonder if that keeps getting you killed. That's a maybe. I'm not 100% sure about that. All right, so it's about even game. Does that roll on accident?
But oh yeah.
Okay. What'd you try doing if you don't mind me asking?
What happened?
Would
I think I just wanted to shield and then let go and run.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. It happens. See parry. Hey, I'm proud. Does he die? Nah, he doesn't die. Okay. Okay. All right, good stuff. You killed him when he tapped your shield. All right, you throw the gyro up. I know this is weird. I would honestly suggest holding onto it still.
Mhm.
I'm not sure how comfortable you are at gyro, and I know you probably have the feeling that most of these people who play the characters will be more comfortable with the item than you.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, generally speaking, they will. You need to get better at it. That's like on
Yeah.
the list. Is it like a big priority right now? No. If you don't want to deal with stuff, exactly what you did, throw it up. But you don't have to throw it up now, right? He's still on the
Yeah.
Angel platform, so you could throw it up later.
Mhm.
Or if you really want, once you get a little better with it, which I highly suggest, especially your Kazuya, you can use it to combo yourself. Um, so do you know how the gyro works, relatively speaking? I'm assuming the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that would lead into your combos. You might even get up the zero death off that. So even just like throwing it down and then going for the hits would even work.
Mhm.
So I do suggest getting more comfortable with that. Same with Diddy Kong Banana. I know you have a Diddy person you fight with. So once you get comfortable with one of the items, it tends to carry over for the most part. I use the word for the most part because this game's a little weird when it comes to items. Specifically,
Yeah.
like trying to catch a gyro when it's just on the ground, so it'll just hit you, and you'll be like, okay, my bad.
Mhm. Yeah.
But generally speaking, once you get used to some of the items, you'll be proficient enough to fight them. Because to be honest, most people with items, you would think they'll be really good with the item. They're mostly okay. Most of the time, they're not that good. So if you show a
Mhm.
little bit of proficiency, they won't know what to do.
Okay.
All right, see, it's coming back down, and now he hits you because you try and grab it. So the item, this is a key item, or maybe not item is the word, but this is a very common thing that happens with items. So I'm use Diddy Kong's Banana and Pac-Man's Hydrant as the example because those are characters I played.
Mhm.
Um, so when the banana goes off shield, right? When you start
Yeah.
getting better players. So the first thing is really bad players will either get hit by it or just shield it and do nothing while the Diddycon like grabs it and does whatever he wants. The slightly better players will grab it themselves.
Yeah.
Or try and like punish Diddy for going for it. But let's say the better players try and grab it themselves like you did here. The better Diddies and whoever else is fighting items will punish them for going for it. And that's what happens here. So he's good enough that he realizes that anytime you see it, just like they used to have the addiction of grabbing the items, now you have that same addiction because you don't want him to have it. So he hits you for it. And that makes you lose all of it. And that's going to get you tagged if I had to guess for the rest of the set. I'm not exactly sure, but I'd place that as a safe bet. So you need to figure out when to mix it up. So right here, when you start realizing he likes to play with you trying to grab it, or I gotta wait for it to catch up, what you can do instead is like try and fake grab it. Like if you just wave dash back here, you'd probably be fine. Or not even, like if you threw it up later, you know, he's still invincible, so there's not much you could do. Your job's kind of just to avoid him now that he's invincible, right? Mm-hmm. But say he wasn't invincible and this is what was going on. Like if you waved the dash back and then just got him, like he would probably throw out an aerial like fair to try and hit you or something like that, kind of like he did there. Mm-hmm. And you'd be able to punish him. Okay. I was gonna use Pac-Man Hydra as an example just because it's not a traditional, it's not really an item, right? But it functions similarly as a projectile. When the Hydra's on the ground, Pac-Man players will fling at you and that you don't know what to do if you suck. When you're better, you're like, oh, I know that the Pac-Man hydrant takes 13% before it gets launched. I can hit it and launch it at him. When they're better than that, they will hit you for trying to hit the hydrant, or they'll hit the hydrant right when you're about to hit it to hit you. So that's the same type of dynamic that keeps going on. So that's the adaptation game. You need to realize that's happening. But the difference is, I think you're an advantage because you kill people off that make a mistake. So once you realize these mistakes exist, or that this is something that the game happens, right? Once you realize the different levels of how to mess with the item, then you can start killing them off it. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. He throws gyro. All right, you caught it. Good job. You threw out the gyro. I would love for you to just turn around when he's on the way up, throw it down. The reason why I turn around so the gyro hits over here and then you just zero def him. It would be so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want you to gain some confidence with it. Even if you had to fight a couple Robs to get used to it. Like, that's fine by me. Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's see. Air dodged. You bash better? Yeah, you do. DI correctly? Yeah, you do. Alright, work your way down. Good job. You dig to that gyro. You know you want it. Yeah. He hits you for it, right? He's playing that game. That's a fine laser. You're going above again, right? So he hits you. He's just reacting. He doesn't even have to do much. Yeah. And then you do the fair and you die. If you just literally just calm down right here, don't do any of this, go down, up, nothing. Nothing happens to you. Your job at this percent is to be, especially that you're in the lead, is be extra safe. So the thing that wins people most games is like safety for the most part. Mm-hmm. A lot of lower level play, or at least like mid lower level play, which is, I know it's funny to say even though you're in like top 16, is like basically you're getting hit for like doing dumb stuff. Like it happens less here. Like you're a lot better than a lot of other players, but you still have this. So reducing this and surviving will make you really annoying. So what we're kind of trying to do, which you kind of remember last time, is like make you surviving and then make like you're going to be surviving the whole time and then they're just getting 0 to death or like taking a lot of damage. So just again, just stop recovering from above unless you think they're going to try and edge guard you below. Once they get better, they'll start mixing it up. But you need to show that you're going below before they cover that. But you keep going above and above and above and above. And that's why he keeps hitting you. It's like literally the only reason why he's killed you so far, I think. I think if you count... yeah, it's actually the only reason why you died. Alright, ooh. Funny enough, I'm going to just mention this now because it's something I want you to keep an eye on in the future. Just like most people don't know about Rob's Nair and like go for the grab. Like most people don't know exactly what your character does either. I know I don't, but that's because I haven't played Ultimate like that when he was around. But look, Ariel, you know how minus this is? Because I don't, to be honest.
I think it's minus like 10 or 12 or 15 or something. I'm gonna check Ultimate right now.
Well, no, it's okay. I got it.
Oh,
That's the coaching coming through. I just have the frame data already on the side.
oh, okay.
All right, it's that I'm blind and I don't see him. Kazuya is. Oh, that's interesting. Let's load him again. There you go. Fair.
Oh wait,
Oh, that pass it.
Kazuya Phrase. This-
No, that's tilts. That was. I didn't pass it. I
what
thought I
is-
passed it. Crouching attacks, dash attacks, smash attacks, input attacks. Aerials are there. Right, forward air is -5 or 6 on shield, depending on what part you hit. I thought I passed it, but I didn't realize they had an extra section, which makes sense. But I didn't expect it there. Alright, so it's -5 or 6. So I'm not even sure if Rob could punish it. Do you know if Rob could punish it?
If he catches, I mean, what's fair?
Let's go find out.
I guess you could do fair or.
Uh,
No, but he had the shield drop.
Yeah.
Shield drops.
Well, he doesn't have the shield drop he's fairing, right? It's the 3-frame jump squat plus his fair, which I just don't know what it is. Which I think is frame 5. Are you looking at it right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Right,
yeah.
frame 6.
I'm just blind. I can find Rob. I'm actually. It's an ABC order too. Oh, there it is. Wow, this thing really hates me.
There's a search bar at the top.
Oh, is there actually? I'm
Yeah.
actually blind. Oh well. I'll type that next time. Yep, frame 6. So look, he can't even punish you with fair because you have to add 3 because he has to jump. So the only thing he could punish you is Z drop gyro. Right? If he has a gyro in his hand and then he jumps, and assuming you're not spaced, right? Because since you're spaced here, I don't think he'll be able to hit you with the gyro because your foot will retract back. Let me see if I can pause. Yeah. Look, this gyro is not going to hit you. So that's completely safe for Rob. So now you know you could land with that like with no mercy unless he parries. If he parries, he's going to get the extra 3 frames and then he can punish for like a fair. Which honestly is not much of a punish. Oh, actually I didn't check his up smash. Sorry, I should check that. Porter, up smash, here it is. Frame 10. Pfft, yeah, that's not hitting. Alright, so now you know. That's something you should also know versus other characters. So when you do your little look of like what obviously you need to punish, you also need to check the opposite of what can't they punish, right? So now that you know you're -5 or -6 depending on what you hit, this Rob can do absolutely nothing about it. And the other knowledge that's going to help you is that most people don't know they can't do anything, right? That looks kind of laggy. Like if I had to like intuitively guess, I would have said, oh, I could probably, in Smash 4, I'd say probably grab that. I assume that happens less here, but apparently it still happens. Like, look, this dude tries to grab it.
Yeah.
If you knew this, like, and you just hit him with like whatever move you want, because the grab is pretty laggy, you could get the 0 to death off here. I'm not sure about literally this corner, but like imagine it was more towards the stage.
Yeah, more towards center, yeah.
Yeah, like this is how you land your hits.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'm starting to get, okay.
yeah, so just be cognizant of that. Like if you see the dude whiff the grab like that, he's very likely to whiff it again. Because people don't, we give people too much credit, even if they're at high level play. Like if you notice he whiffs the grab once and you do it again, like get ready to punish the whiff grab. Don't be like, oh, he's MK Leo or he's whatever. He's not gonna do it. Like no, test him. Like test his ass. Be like, hey, look, you don't know this. Like I don't know that you know this. We're about to find out if you know it. Worst case scenario, you were just wrong the one time. Best case scenario, he dies. So like test their knowledge. So you always want to like test their knowledge on what they know. It's the same thing here. Look, see. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. I was literally gonna say what you were saying.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I thought the gyro gameplay was gonna happen. That's why I said just see here. So see gyro comes out. He nares. Good weight. One thing here, which I'm pretty sure you're aware of because I think I talked about it last time. When he has the gyro in his hand, right? What are his options?
Z drop and well, or throw, item throw, right, or item toss.
Yeah, he's either doing Z drop aerials or throwing the item. All right. So why are you spot dodging?
That or I want a reversal.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was gonna say, I'm like, there's no reason. Like, you're safer than anyone. Like, you hit the snare, you're like, oh man, I didn't get the parry off, whatever. You hit him here, and then you shield here. If you just kept shielding here, there's nothing you could have done.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll keep going. We go a tiny bit back. That was you trying to parry it, right? That's what I think that is.
Yeah, the second time, yeah, these times I got hit by the Rubner, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I like the attempt. I saw a couple matches MKLeo coaching another guy, and that he parries stuff like this all the time. If you land this and you'll get better at it, I see that you're already trying to apply at least some of the stuff I mentioned. You parry this, oh, he dies, and you're gonna be so happy. But it's okay. If you miss it, don't push it. And then you hit him with a move that he can't do anything about, which is also really good.
Mm-hmm.
So that nice safe poking, what you're doing, is what all the pro players do. Not necessarily, I forgot his name already. Not exactly all the Kazuya's, but like just generally speaking, they tend to do pokes.
Yeah.
You try to parry, you missed it. It's okay. You didn't get punished that hard either. Alright, pushed him off. That's good. Now you have advantage, and ooh, you hit him for it too. You Zai off this? Okay. So, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
This might be just me being a little ballsy, but could you have just finished him off one more time right there?
It's risky. Okay, the thing is, usually people can like double jump or like just he could just like start mashing like up B, and I would have to kind of make a really tough read with my double jump, and then if I missed it, I wouldn't make it back.
Okay, that's fair. I just wanted to check because I don't know your options that well. But like in this position, like I would probably like based on what limited knowledge I have, which I don't know as well, it looks like it would have connected. But this is something for you to find out basically. If you don't believe it would have connected, this is totally fine. If you're not sure, obviously you're in the lead, just keep that lead, which is what you did. So good job on that. Look, he tries to reversal, right? And you hit him for it. Good job. Now you just stay below him. So let's see how well you do actually. I think you gave up too much space. So we didn't talk about exactly how to stay below them. And this is me kind of experimenting a little bit. But I noticed the best way to kind of stay below them, I'm going to draw again, is kind of like, come on mouse. There you go. So kind of like stay. So imagine he's over here. You kind of want to be like around here and like matching this. So this is fine. I'm play a little bit. So when he's here, right? One, he's naring, right? You're not in parry position.
Yeah.
Hold up. So right now, you're not in parry position. He wants to land. His only two options is not true. Technically, there's three. Most players forget about the third one. But he needs to either land with an aerial, which he's doing, right? If you were here, which is where you need to be in your positioning, you would parry this. And you have plenty of time to react too. This dude dies off that.
Yeah.
So this is where we got to be a bit more nuanced in the positioning. Try and remember those kind of like diagonal lines, kind of like that. But that gets you the kill right there, and you're happy you win this game.
Mm-hmm.
But he has Nair, right? His second option is to do nothing and just land. And that's how tomahawks happen, right? So if you're very persistent on thinking that he's going to land this Nair, and you just prepare for it, if he does nothing, he can land. That's where the mind game goes in. And the last thing is he can footstool your shield and go up in the air again.
Yeah.
Oh, and also he's robbed, so he could actually stall too without B. But you'll see that. It just almost delays inevitable. If this Rob was better, he should go over here. So using this is what kind of what platforms are for. This is kind of, I mentioned this to you because it will be useful for you. The platforms are there for you to start working your way back to center. They make them easier. It's also to combo, but you're not the combo type, right?
Or
Not
I think
platform combo. Like
Oh.
you combo 0 to death them, but you're not getting much extra off platforms, if anything.
yeah, especially the ones on stage are a little easier, but the ones like way out or like off stage, like the town platforms right there, is like kind of tricky.
Yeah, exactly. So these platforms are not to combo; they're to escape pressure. So once you're here, it's easier for you to go here than it would be to come from the ledge.
Mhm.
Same for above, right? If you're going below and you had proper positioning, you're here, this dude's in trouble because of that. He's in disadvantage versus your options. Basically, if he guesses right, he basically gets at minimum or at most like a grab, which, you know, isn't really the best thing for him. If he guesses wrong, you kill him.
Mhm.
So if he heads here instead, he could always work his way back down. I guess that's coaching for him, but that's something you're gonna be aware of, basically. And then how to beat this positioning is kind of just be handling the same stage position as before. So I guess to summarize that, kind of like stay in this type of area with him. So I don't know how to explain it like in a chart, but you're kind of be a little bit diagonal down each time, or diagonal
Yeah.
towards the stage, right? So obviously you don't want to be here. You want to be in the center, but like not all the way in the center because you can't fight him here. You can fight him here. And if you're directly below, this is not the worst thing, but it's really hard to punish people who are directly above you with other moves, right?
Yeah, because they can cross up and Kazu's auto turnaround is a lot worse than
Uh,
Ken and Ryu's.
Yeah, that makes sense. But minus the auto turnaround, let's say your other characters, like, yeah, there's too many mix-ups that he has by you being directly below them. And a lot of your stuff may not be fast enough because of where they land. But if you're on the side, right, you know exactly where they're going to land. They're going to be on this side of you. So because you know they're going to be on this side of you, you get your punish. And because you're on this side, your punish goes this way. Or this way, right? So now they're off stage and they have to do exactly the shit they don't want to do.
Mhm.
Yeah. Alright, so he's in the corner. Let's see what you do. You shield this? Yeah, you do. I saw that frame 1 shield. Gyro. Okay. Okay. Did you meant to hit his shield and you just didn't walk forward enough?
I don't.
So on this part, or the second one, sorry. That. Oh, he jumped. I see. I thought maybe I saw the shield in time. Hold up, I'm gonna slow it down even more. Because I thought you had time. Okay, that one. And then nope, I'm mistaken. Okay, so one thing I'm gonna mention. Let's use a little bit risk and reward here. Go back again. Did I go too far forward? Yeah, I did. Alright, for this, tiny bit back. Alright, right here. I don't remember if I mentioned to you this last time or that was another person I coached, so I'm going to mention it now. Please stop me if I already mentioned this.
Okay.
So when you're in the corner, right, as you remember from last time we coached, you control this amount of stage. He controls about this amount of stage, right?
Yeah.
There's a couple options they can do. Projectile characters, at least I noticed recently after coaching a couple people, like to spam their projectiles here. So you should be ready to possibly parry this. If you parried this, you punish him, you throw him off stage, right? For some reason, lower level projectile people do this. It might be Ryu calling them lower level, but that's just a common habit of projectile people, I guess.
Yeah.
You got what I'm saying? So, say it's not projectiles though, right? Say he's not the Rob who just wants to shoot projectiles. The 3 most common options is to jump, right?
Mm-hmm.
Second one is to dash attack, which is Rob, so it's a little less likely for Rob.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one is to roll in, which I'm gonna denotate with that. So when they're in this position, they feel pressure. Your job is to kind of chill.
Okay.
So the reason why is they need to do some of these things to get back to stage control. right now, the first one they're deciding, which I'm gonna let you know right now, it seemed like this is the first time, or this is their decision every time in the corner. We can go back in the footage, or we'll just see later on. I think their first option is always to throw the projectile, which is funny enough. But you punished the projectile off this, so if you realized this and parried it, like you would have got him.
Yeah.
But let's see. So the first thing he does is projectile, right? If you parried this, it's over. Second one, now he doesn't have projectile except for gyro, right? Funny enough, I think he charges gyro if we saw it for a second.
Yeah.
But if you just wait, right? He charges gyro, shoots it on you, does nothing, right? He blows his whole projectile load. And then he has to pick one of the three options. He picks jump. And you get hit for this. You got hit for this because you kind of gave up the stage control. He basically decided... Have you ever played a traditional fighter?
Yeah, I played like Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, Tekken.
Alright, perfect. So he decided like to pick a very quick option to try and hit something aggressive you did. And that was an air. If you had just waited, you would have baited out any other aggressive options. And you're covering the defensive options, right? So you're by being at that distance, you're covering the roll. By shielding, basically, you're covering the dash attack. Or him coming at you. If you're really scared of him doing a dash attack or grabbing you for shielding, because you're Kazuya, you do this invincible dash back. And what is he going to do about that?
Yeah.
And then lastly, jump, which was the last and most common one. The reason I use the word most common one, it's not common per se for all the characters. I was told by a friend is dash attack, which I'm starting to learn myself. So I'm kind of feeding you information as I'm learning it too.
Yeah.
We're probably going to be doing that for a while. So eventually I'll get better at telling you matchup stuff instead of general Smash knowledge. Yeah, which I'm honestly, I think I'm getting better at it already. But Rob likes to do aerials basically because his ground game sucks ass, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of expected that he would do an aerial while in the corner. He doesn't want a dash attack because that shit's ass. He doesn't want to roll because he's fat and you're shielding. So he's like, I'm going to do the safe aerial, nair, after my safe projectiles. And I think that's the pattern he's going to fall through the whole time. Let's see. If that's the case too, my suggestion, aka the full thing of what you should be doing here, is if you're fighting a projectile character and they're in the corner, either watch out for defensive options or projectiles. So look for projectile first. If the projectile doesn't come, your next thought process should be, hey, does this character like to jump and do aerials? Yes, watch out for the aerial. No, watch out for the defensive options. So watch out for roll and excuse me. And maybe dash attack. Which dash attack is more aggressive, but depends on the character. Whichever one the character tends to like, right? If it was Palutena, like, and she doesn't think you're shielding, she'll probably just dash attack you.
Yeah.
Invincible dash attack. So let's see. We're gonna keep an eye on him at the ledge every time you get him from now on. Up, boom, there it is. Immediately. And that's gonna keep happening if I had to bet. Okay, he shields, but you get your stage control. Oh, you kill him for this. If you realize it. Do you realize it in time? You went for grab. That's...
No, I went for up tilt.
Oh, that was up tilt? That looked like a grab. Hold up.
Yeah. My grab is kind of looks like I'm going for a hug.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Okay, good to know. You can tell. Yeah, okay, I saw that. That's not a grab. Thank you for clarifying that. Ooh, and you jumped. So notice how he killed you all 3 stocks just because you keep going up there.
Yeah.
That's literally like most of your problem. It's so funny how this game's like, alright, I guess I'm missing the game a little. Sorry, that's the Smash 4 coming at me. But like, you just died every single time. And then like, they're big mistakes, but like, it's crazy that like these mistakes just lead to death.
Yeah, they do.
So
it's hard though because the Robs in my region, they all know how to ledge trap with gyro really good, and it's really like difficult to.
yes, so it is, and I'm first of all to ledge trap with gyro. I guess like that is a problem. You're gonna have to figure out how to get past that. There are some options, so I'm going to share some of them with you now. I don't remember exactly. My suggestion to you is talk to a Rob player. Like, to be honest, like even if you gotta like pay a Rob player, like I don't know how serious you are, but like hit up like the best Rob, like I don't know, like Steven, and like ask him.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, fucking FMO. That's my boy
I
Steve.
know who it is. I know who it
Yeah, so like literally just ask them, and to be honest, most of the time they'll be honest with you. And if they don't want to tell you and they're a top player, like you pay them for the lesson, they'll give you the information.
is.
Like,
My friend Atomic is like up there with the Rob, so
yeah,
or,
perfect.
and Grayson too. So
Yeah, so ask them how to deal with a gyro. Sometimes they may not even know the answers themselves, to be honest. Like it happens.
yeah.
But there are some answers which I'm going to mention some. Give me a second. Oh,
So the only thing I've been told from Atomic is like I can either just wait at ledge, or I can it's mostly just waiting at ledge. And even if it does hit me, it's better than getting set up for like a down smash or up smash.
that's correct. So that's what I was gonna tell you for the most part. So things to do. One of them is just wait. The reason why is exactly what he just told you. It's like, have you fought a Richter or a Simon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how he places the fire at the ledge?
Yeah.
Like, if you wait, there's basically he can't do anything unless you, like, jump back airs. But you can react to the jump. So it's just better to just get tapped by it. And then after that, you're out, right? He doesn't...
Yeah.
So just chill, and you'll be fine for the most part. Other things too is you can get a little better at catching it.
Yeah.
And the third thing is, look, when you start getting ledge trapped a lot instead, right? And then you start getting out, they're gonna try other things, and once they try those other things, then that's when you get to reversal. That's when the reversals happen. So then you can land on stage and hit them. But you need to show that you're totally fine with grabbing the ledge first before deciding those things. One thing I do suggest for you to do is explore your ledge options. So like I said, like start thinking about the platform as an option, especially with your stuff, since you have the jump and the up B and you can act after the up B. Maybe that might be a viable option to get certain platforms without getting hit. All right, say you're on Kalos, maybe you could get on that platform without getting hit by the gyro before Rob would be able to punish you. I don't know for sure, but those are things you can check out.
Okay.
Other things too, have you ever thought about dropping and air dodging onto the stage?
Yeah, he mentioned that too.
I mentioned that last. Oh, he mentioned that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad my Rob experience is good enough to be talking about it correctly. So that will allow you to get through some of the stuff, including the gyro sometimes, and you might be able to catch it, depending on how you do it. So those are just options you need to consider. And like, if you're really super worried about it, if your friend's cool, like really cool, like he could ledge trap you, and then you just do it every time, just about to like ledge and reset for a bit. And do you know who's in your pool? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh yeah. Here, I'll just send you the link. But
I won't know players. That's kind of the problem for the most part. Like, do you have? Yeah, that's how out of the loop I am. Unless they're an old player, I won't know who they are.
Yeah, I actually do have old players I'm fighting against. Out of pools, but in pools, I'm like a top seed, so I'm not really.
Okay, how about out of pools then?
Dakpo into Dark Wizzy into Shattuck.
Oh, perfect. So Dakpo, Dark Wizzy. Funny enough, those are the old players I recognize. Who does Shattuck play again?
Oh, he's the best Corrin.
Ah, he's the Corrin. Yeah, I recognize him. What are you gonna say about Dakpo?
I don't think Dakpo's ever fought like a good Kazuya before. And oh wait, never mind. Bracket changed. Let's see.
Yeah, did it? Let me see.
Yeah, it just changed. Let me check. My path was like amazing before, but
I see Trip and then top 64.
Okay, now I have a Mario, Shu into Shattuck.
A Mario.
Yeah, Skinny Poo. He's a Mario that just beat Shuton and. Caleb.
Yeah, I recognize. I'm starting to learn the scene, so yeah, I didn't recognize Skinny Poo. And then what was the other one?
Shu, the ZSS.
ZSS, and then anything else?
And then Shattuck.
Shattuck is who again?
The Corrin.
The Corrin. Okay.
Unfortunately, it's not my old path anymore because it just got published today, but it's gonna close like in 2 hours.
Okay, I was excited. I was like, "Hey, you got a Diddy!"
Yeah, I was excited to fight Dakpo because he has no Kazi experience, and I think I'd do well. And I liked going into Dark Wizzy, so I think I would beat him.
Yeah, I haven't seen Dark Wizzy in a while, but I think you could beat him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so for your new bracket, one suggestion for the Mario, which I'm just gonna share that with you. Do not take him to PS2. I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah,
sure you
yeah.
know, but like, just don't.
Check the stage list because should be published.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you want, or I guess it depends on how long I end up streaming. Depending on how long this takes, maybe could like theorycraft a little bit versus them. Um,
Because I've played against him in like money matches and brackets before, but I've beaten him in a money match, but not in bracket because we played in bracket like in February, and and then like the last time we played was because I went to a Kazuya band tournament, so I wasn't able to play Kazuya.
oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and I don't think Skinny is too part like I don't think he really likes fighting Kazuya like at all. So
Okay. Well, we'll prepare a little bit as well. But we'll continue this. But those things will definitely help you. A little less versus Mario, the recovery. So you might notice some characters you'll get away with it more than others. I don't think Mario will like punish you super hard for recovering high like that unless you land, and he punishes you for landing or gets an up
mhm,
air then dunks you. But I don't think it'll be that much of a punish.
mhm.
But
I
it's
think he
still
can
bad.
just yeah he can just probably go for like back air or something.
Yeah. All right. So game two. So let's see how much of this applies. If I had to guess, we're gonna start speeding through because I think those are your main problems as of right now. All right, so aerials, yeah, you're working your way through. But if you land shield, you probably would have been fine. You're in. Hey, let's go. Ah, you grabbed the gyro. So you need to realize when you're gonna probably grab the gyro. So let's see if it was easy. Let's
Yeah,
see.
that one was kind of a weird one. I'll
Oh,
be
that's
honest.
weird. Yeah, I would have done the same thing to be honest. If you knew you're gonna grab the gyro, which you could have, but honestly, I don't blame you for not knowing there. Uh,
Because
it's just a lot of
normally I
shit
would go
going
for
on.
mhm.
Like I didn't even
I
see
would
it.
normally go for like fair up air, but the gyro kind of messed me up right there, and I didn't expect like get catching it after Z drop.
Yeah, it's fine. Just be aware that's a thing. That's the
Hmm.
most important thing. I don't blame you for dropping that. I would have done the same thing. All right, let's see. So again, I think you're going to ham in the paint. So you got this. You're ready, right? He's scared. Keep him in the area. That's good. You just got a little too close to him and shielded. You don't have to get that close to him. It's his. It's his. Not his turn, but he needs to do something, right? If you just stayed
Hmm.
in this area, he needs to work towards you. And this is your gyro too, so you can't even jump.
Okay.
So if you wanted to actually mess with him, right? If you know the gyro timing, which you need to learn that,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you know there's two different types of item tosses, right?
Yeah, there is. There's the smash throw and
Hard and soft, which yeah, smash throw and
yeah,
then normal
and
throw.
tilt throw.
Yeah, tilt throw. So if you knew this was happening, right? And you just walked up to him and I don't know, did when you're pokey, I don't know the name of it, but the one that pushes him back when he shields, you probably would have got
Oh,
him.
electric.
Yeah,
Yeah.
electric. And then it'd push him back probably, and then you had advantage. Or you can do your safe aerial on him
Hmm.
and hit him with it. So you should have been like fairly certain because of all these things happening that you can get like either get him off stage or push him through. But instead you did a defensive option because you kind of just missed and didn't account for the gyro covering jump.
Hmm.
Oh no. Hold up, I gotta see what happened. I like recover low here and you'll just be fine.
Yeah.
And if he was better, he didn't kill you off there because I don't think that kills a 30. Maybe I'm mistaken, but you would take a lot of damage.
Yeah. And it would be in a worse position where I'd be forced to go high.
Yep. So here's the same thing. Look, he's jumping around.
And
Uh,
tomahawks.
yep, he tomahawks. So that's the option he took, and he baited you by just doing a bunch of aerials beforehand. Funny
Yeah.
enough. All right, so not the worst thing. You go up. Look, he doesn't have. Look, you're chilling. Except that you should have did fair.
Hmm.
But like, look how easy that was. You just got on that stage basically for free, except that you're drifting onto the stage and attacking him. If you had just landed and then worked your way
Yeah.
slowly, you've been fine.
Yeah.
Which again, I think that's a problem from last time. So you're gonna have to really focus on that problem.
Yeah. I've been forcing myself like in all my sessions and like at locals just stay grounded more.
Yeah, is
I'm not.
this?
It was kind of
Oh, it's
this was
older.
like a month ago.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, that's fair.
but it's like it's still kind of relevant-ish.
Yeah, so as long as you're fixing that, you'll be fine. I realized it was a month ago. I was like, wait a second. That means my parry was just you parrying. All right. Let's see. Something looked a little funky there. Let me see. Gyro. Honestly, I would have got hit by that too. I would have been mad. All right, so this is where you just gotta know. You died there. Pretty sure you know why at this point. We already talked about that. So you're right below. Positioning once again. If you're more towards the stage, which I'm pretty sure you're familiar now from our last session, but that being right here, boom, parried that, it killed him. Not even parried it because I think it runs out. Like, but you get the idea. You're in the position to kill him. Ooh, okay. Recovering high again. Pretty sure you know. That was gyro gameplay once again. So gyro is out. Was that right? Yep, gyro's out. You're like piece of candy. So you just gotta wait for him to do something, then punish him after. That's the game they all play.
Yeah.
And that's gonna keep happening. Dude keeps grabbing you. You need to kind of realize this, but he knows that every time you miss something like this, you just shield.
Yeah.
So he keeps grabbing you. You do have to mix it up eventually. I have that problem. I'll let you know right now. Oh, he messed up. And you missed the gyro. You're still trying to get it. Is it I? Yeah, good stuff. Boom. Okay, let's see. Let's line up. Alright, like I said, he can stall all he wants. If you just stay grounded, you'll be relatively good. Alright, good. Oh, do you kill him? Aww. I was excited. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, now keep him in the corner. The gyro's messing up your positioning a little bit. I understand. Honestly, I think this is all that's gonna happen. I could be mistaken. I think these are the only thing that's gonna determine what's going on.
Yeah.
But we'll keep watching. I'm fast forward a little bit, or I'll go a little quicker instead for once. Maybe a little slower than that, so I don't miss anything. There. Okay, you're gonna jump. Oh, you recovered low, but you did jump. You're alive. You're recovering low. I'm proud. Okay, you got his ass. 100% got him. You didn't know about the gyro? Oh, okay. Lucky you. Up B, you're good. You jump. 0 to def him. Right? You flubbed it.
I should not have flubbed that one.
Yeah, you would have won right there. So I'm telling you, man. You gotta hit that 0 def when it counts. Every time that happens, you can now drop that combo. You need to practice it so you could do it literally blindfolded.
Yeah.
This is a month ago, so you already know the tip, so I'm gonna move on. I'm more excited for the newer VOD. The coin box one is online, but that's the newer VOD, right? That's after I coached you?
Nah. Oh, I don't think I actually have any VODs after you coach me.
It's okay. We'll still do this just in case, because we are getting a little bit of insight. But a lot of the stuff you might have fixed. Yeah, good job. Keep that stage control. Perfect. Alright, so I haven't been pointing it out, but let's see. He gets in the corner. He scaled. Gyro.
I did not mean to narrate there.
That's fine. But I'm just, yeah, it seems like all the projectile users really like to throw their projectiles from the corner still. And then third time, fourth time, this setup. Just wait. Or just grab this platform. But just wait. He dies. Good job. He's literally just hitting you with like stuff that if you knew you'd just demolish him.
Yeah.
Nothing special yet. Except that you're doing aerials. Because you're doing your aerials for your jump thing, like you're just getting hit when you're getting juggled.
Yeah.
You need to realize that. Hopefully you don't do that anymore, but
No, I've stopped. I've only approached whenever I'm at like a safe jumping distance, and I've started mixing up more instead of just going for fair.
okay. Yeah, gyro ledge again. I think you died to that or going up every single time. I don't think he's killed you on stage once. Let's see. Yeah, might be the end, but we'll watch through the whole thing just quickly. Alright, getting stage control. Alright, tapped him a little bit, no problem. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's kind of weird because that trip is or like getting crossed up as Kazuya whenever you're already trying to go for an input is really weird and finicky.
Yeah, there are gonna be times that you're gonna make mistakes like that. That's totally
Yeah.
fine. Like I'm not literally expecting 100%, but like basically, if it's not a weird situation, you should be hitting it.
Hmm.
Should be like, should be like one of your top priorities. But we already talked about that, so
Yeah.
keep going. Gyro again, and he read you. I'm not sure if this is a habit of yours. I'm just gonna mention it right now, just in case it is. You keep rolling into the stage.
Yeah, I know, because I'm trying to look for a reversal like really bad,
Okay,
and
just
I always
I was gonna be cognizant of that, just in case that is like a common habit of yours. We didn't get to see it in the VOD I reviewed, but now I'm seeing it here. Hopefully, it's still not
yeah
a problem. Oh God.
yeah. All I've been trying to do is just like less shield options and more of like just staying grounded and using crouch dashes and going back and forth, like you said.
Yeah, let's see. I think you messed up the zero def. Yeah. RIP. You hit those, you're up a stock and at 6%. Oh, ooh, do you do it though? Ah, ah, ah. You gotta practice with those platforms there. Alright, you got him though.
Yeah.
You got him, you got him. Third time's the charm. Alright, good. Hey, okay. Alright, you rolled away this time. Proud. Okay, do you come off this? You should. Yeah, good shit. Is this how it gets to game 5? Do you just kill him 3 times like that?
Yeah.
I knew it! Oh, I thought it was there. That would have been so funny.
Or I just get like really good situations, and then I just kind of hit him real hard. I don't know. I feel like personally sometimes I like lock in some games, and then I just like go crazy.
So look, I'm gonna show you the difference between the previous games and this game.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go with Go, and you're gonna see all the things I mentioned you accidentally did. It's not like you intentionally did. The stars is the line that you happen to do them. So right now, Rob needs to land. A lot of times, these platforms kind of get in the way of his game plan a little bit.
Mhm.
What you do is, for some reason, you don't want to jump as much. You shield. He goes for the item, right? Because you didn't go for the item. Right? This is the first time the interactions actually happen. He dash attack. He's like, oh, I'm going to punish you for going for it. And you shielded it. And then you do this. Literally, that almost led to 0 to death just with that punish. Just that little tiny interaction. However, now he's in the corner. He spam projectiles, like I said. What do? You wait a little bit. I'd take a little more space, but you wait. You do your aerial. But he whiffs because he just whiffed. And then you punish him for it. And then he dies. And yeah, because he messed this up. That's fine. So you land. You hit him. And he dies. So he messes up and then he dies. So now we're game 2. You shield the stuff. Good. You're kind of holding your ground. You're not scared of the projectiles too much. Now you start working your way in. You shield that. I think I talked about it at least once last time, but this got you the kill. If the grab gets you the kill, like go for grabs at 0, just like you said. Whatever leads to the 0 def, go for it. But generally speaking, when people whiff an aerial or do an aerial that's probably unsafe, they'll shield. And that's exactly what happened here. And you 0 def them. Or almost. So that spot dodge, as we talked about, bad. But we'll keep going. Does that. So now, down tilt. he would parry, that would have been cool. You hit him again. You basically use some pseudo zero to death. That's fine. Third thing, there's the aerial. He had gyro in his hand though. Granted, if you shield, that would not punish you, because he can't grab you, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. The taps aren't much. You got stage control. He's gonna throw another projectile. Oh, I'm so good. All right, you land, parry, boom. You don't get it. That's fine. That exact situation is about to happen again. He's gonna throw the projectile. It's gonna jump, and maybe you parry. Yep, you get the stage control. All right, maybe you here. All right, you hit him for jumping because when you scare, he jumps. Boom, boom. You're juggling him. You're keeping kind of that position, but you need to be here next time. He rolls into you because he's in the corner. Now he's scared. Let's see. You hit him again. Basically 0 to death. Without you like knowing what you should be doing, just knowing the 0 to death or what buttons lead to the 0 to death when you hit him gets him killed.
Yeah.
That's how strong it is.
Yeah.
And then plus the tools, when you start pairing and stuff like that, you're gonna obliterate people, which it seems like you just obliterated him. And there's even like not even a big portion of the buttons. Out of the stuff that you did right, to be honest, it wasn't much. You parried one thing, you grabbed one thing, and then that's kind of it. Everything else, you kind of messed up, and you kind of like flubbed the combo.
Yeah.
But you still killed them, which is crazy. Alright, so game 3, or game 5, excuse me. Jumped at him. Let's see. Honestly, you're holding the control better on this. Parry? Hey. Proud. Proud, proud, proud. I'm glad. I'm assuming that's from the Rob experience, from you fighting your friend Rob at this point? Or...
Yeah, we've played like 50 sets.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, 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 kill him! Hey, good job.
That should not have worked, but it did.
Look, man, you take those. However, you should not be losing this now. So what happens? Is it the same habits? Oh, you
Probably.
died?
Yeah, I didn't DI it right.
Oh.
I thought I was gonna go a little more in, like a little to the more to the left. So that's why I kind of held it, or a little more in.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Do you see the blue line, by the way?
The blue line?
Do you know what that is?
No, I don't. You're gonna have to elaborate.
Okay, so go back to whenever I got up aired. Do you know how to go frame by frame?
Not on YouTube.
Oh, okay. You press period and comma when you're paused. You can go frame by frame.
Oh, perfect. Thanks. Period and comma?
Yeah, period is to go forward and period comma is to go back.
All right. Thank you for teaching me. Now I can use that as a tool. All right, so the blue line, am I supposed to be looking at Rob?
No, look at me during my up air, or during the up air.
Okay. I'm gonna be looking.
Alright, and then stop when I'm like about to, when I'm about to get, keep going. Or keep going, keep going.
I mean when you're about to get launched.
Yeah.
There's the blue line. Now what are you talking about?
Hold on. Keep going. It's not those like sparks, it's like it's like a giant like line you can notice. Keep going. It's a little more at the end. Alright, yeah, right here. So, you see that blue line on his arm?
On the left side?
On the right side, on his right arm.
Oh, this? It's kind of hard to see in the smoke. What is this?
Yeah, but can you tell what, yeah, that little line right there, that streak.
Yeah, I'll draw it real fast, but...
Yeah,
but
basically that's like
this?
an indicator. Yeah, that little, like, flame streak
okay.
that you see. That basically is like a DI line, and you can tell where anybody's DIing.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, here, let me show you something real quick, because you can see it way better with Kazuya.
Okay. Are you gonna show it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's gonna be a little problem to stream, so sorry stream. But that's interesting. Yeah, just give me the look. There's something you never do. I was about to if you didn't know how to DI it, I was about to send you an old Beefy Smash Dudes video, which I think works exactly the same, the up airs, and how it worked from Smash 4. But
I know how to
okay.
DIA, but it's like it can be tricky sometimes because it crosses up. It's really weird.
Yeah, there's a way to figure it out, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna have to rewatch that video, but if I find the resource and if it's still accurate, I'll send it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's see.
You can see it like way better during a lecture because Kazuya doesn't have that
Smoke.
yeah, or he doesn't have like a normal hit stun like any like traditional characters do. And this is with like every single move, besides like grabs and stuff.
Yeah, I figured.
So
Okay. Let's see.
oh wait, they're not DI. They're not DI. Hold on, I gotta set them to like run.
Yeah, I guess that would change them.
And catch him. Yeah, I think I'll just let him walk. Okay, never mind.
Well, you can.
No, you see, or you see that streak right there in the middle?
Yeah.
Like there, like do you see the ginormous like streak in the
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So that line can tell you like it's like an indicator of which way you're DIing. So this would normally be in, and whenever you're doing it out, it'll show you even if you're like doing a circle DI, like or random DI, it'll show you this.
So how does this? How do I know what direction he's going now, though?
So he's going in right now.
Well, yeah, I figured just because I knew he's walking towards you, but what's the difference between in and out?
So whenever it's the streak will aim like diagonally, like it will so if I can hit him this way. Let me go to another character. I had training mod, but
do you have a second controller?
Yeah.
I'm about to teach you a game. You have GameCube controller as the second one?
Yeah.
Do you know the secret of like just reset your controller holding a direction? If not, I'm about to teach you. Yeah, just do that. Alright, sorry chat. You don't get this one. This is for me. I guess I could stream. I'll be kind of annoying to set up. I'll learn how to do that soon.
Alright, got it.
Alright, you got it? Alright, let me know how to set up. I'm going to entertain chat, even though I think it's just us two watching. So you guys been chat? Or we're waiting? Anything new? What's going on? Yep, nobody. RIP. Alright, so let me see.
Alright. So alright. So let me set it frame by frame.
I was gonna say you could just reset your controller or hold left or right and it'll do the opposite.
Okay.
That way you don't have to do anything.
Oh, okay, hold on.
You got it. Up.
Oh.
Are you confused on how to get it? Or yeah, so
Go ahead.
yeah, so to do it, basically, as you know how to reset a game controller, hold YX start. While you're holding YX start, whatever place you want them to DI, hold the control stick there at the opposite until it resets.
Okay.
So do that, and he'll automatically start walking the opposite direction. See? So you might be wondering, you're like, oh, this is annoying if he's gonna.
I see it. Okay.
Yeah. However, if you don't want him to run away from you, what you do is you hold shield, just let his shield pop. That way, when you fight him, right, he's gonna start DIing there immediately. Yeah, this is the old way of no training mode pack. You get creative with it. You can help him pop a shield. Oh, I guess you're gonna wait the whole time. There you go. Now he'll DI correctly for you.
All right, so he's holding out. It's now you see it's going to the kind of the right instead.
It's like, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. It looks like slightly more like
Yeah, it's more
southwest. Yeah.
yeah, or
Or
northeast.
northeast, one of the two, yeah.
But yeah,
Can I see the other side, like, as well? So can you reset the
give me a
Donkey
sec.
Kong? Yeah, go ahead. Yep. Alright, he has something to do, chat. Let's see. Nah, man. I wish I could play if I could ride a bike while we wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, I'm back. I'm back.
Ah, welcome back. I go ahead.
All right, so I'm just gonna show it in now. So
Yeah.
see how it's kind of like towards the middle-ish instead of way to the
Yeah,
right?
that's really hard to see the difference, but yeah, I see the difference. Now it's
Yeah.
instead of like at, which is like, I don't know, like in between 1 and 2 before, now it's kind of like at 1.
But
Okay.
if they do nothing, you won't see it.
Okay, is that how you read people with electric, or do you not have
Yeah,
enough
yeah,
to?
yeah. You can like see it like crazy fast. Here, actually, have something.
Yeah.
I
Huh.
have this thing that basically makes random DI. Oh, there it is.
That's really interesting. I didn't know. That's really funny. You can read DI like that.
Yeah, it's probably not as convenient for like other characters, but it does work for Kazuya. Actually, here that my friend actually made a whole video about it. It's pretty short though.
Sure, send it. I'll give it a look later. So interesting. I wonder if that's in Smash 4 now. Now I want to check because I don't think that'd be useful, at least off the top of my head, for anyone that has a stun, except for Kazuya. But like in
Yeah.
Smash 4, the only people that had like stuns, but you'd probably DI out anyways, is like ZSS, like she does now.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah, it makes you really wonder. That's it. I don't play that game anymore, but you got the idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just send it to me. Okay. That's very interesting to know.
All right.
All right.
It's at the beginning of this video, but it explains the entire thing of it, and you can see it really well.
Yeah, I'll give it a look. Oh, it's a YouTube short too, and I see the. Oh, I see that line's very clear. All right, how long is this short? If
People
not,
always ask me, how do I get out of your
40
Kazuya
seconds.
combos? No matter which way I mix up my DI, I always die. And they're always surprised by my answer regarding this blue line. The blue line shows your current
hold
DI,
up.
and for
I'll show it on stream. I was about to start watching on my own. It's a newbie or newbie thing. Where's the sound? Did I?
Oh, it's I have to unmute it. You
Oh, I see it. I'm just blind. I was looking for it. I was like, where is it? You can tell I don't do these normally on computer. Yep, this is the one. He's DIing right?
yeah, this is to the right.
He was DIing. Yeah, I saw that. It was more apparent there.
And that's
Yeah,
in.
there it is. That's in. Yep. Oh, I didn't know you can move it.
Yeah,
That makes
it
sense.
shows the indicator when it circle like DI or random DI.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, guess Alex is mute. All right, well, you learn something every day. This is why I'm glad to be talking with you, because it makes me actually learn a bit. Which granted, I'm gonna need some of that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're DIing right, and you're supposed to be DIing left. RIP. And then I'll check if that raw video still applies from Smash 4 of how to DI it consistently every time.
Mm.
I'll check later. I'll have to probably confirm with Steven. Or my friend Pablo. He probably knows the answer to that. Alright, let's see. He's in the corner. There's a projectile. Parry, boom, kill him. Same thing. He's working his way out of the corner with the projectiles. Ah, he messed up. He went to down tilt you. Oh, do you kill him off this? Ah. Alright, let's see. I think it's basically all the same stuff, except that you get a little platform to dance around. Do you have this wrong too? No. Ooh. He should have killed you. By the way, quick question. I seen you miss this a couple times. Is this just hard to hit? Let me go slow down.
Oh, the back air or which?
Yeah, the stun you did into back air.
Uh, I well, not typically. I just like I'm like really bad at hitting like electric, like up B and back air. Because if I had to if you DI'd in and I would have to do that, but if he DI'd out, I would have to jump from like straight up and then vertically ish.
Oh yeah.
The flip.
Well, I guess my only answer is that practice it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
oh, there it
get
is.
the line.
Yeah, I know it's a lot, or at least that's a lot if you're reading the line too. Most of the time, you don't have time. I think it's be ready to like auto default DI out, and then if you see the line DI in, just get ready to adjust.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you already do that though, if I had to guess.
Mm-hmm. I also have an option select because if people do the like the
The mix up
spam,
one.
yeah.
What do you do instead?
So like for electric, this applies for like most of like all his grounded moves, not aerial. Well, and nair. So in the middle of electric, after like you're out of lag, you do you do like a not a micro dash, but you just dash one foxtrot, and then you just stand there, and then you go for the nair because auto turn the job.
Okay, your mic's cutting a little bit, but I understood.
Oh, okay.
Also, yeah, you just died to stuff we talked about previously. So I think this video's played out. Anything questions you have about, I don't know, versus Rob or like what's going on in this video, but I think we kind of covered everything. If you want the summary version, we can kind of do it again, but I think you kind of got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I figured. That was like it was like similar problems than before.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's see the MK Leo one. MK Leo. See how old this video is. Yeah, month as well. So this is around the same time as the other one. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, so as you imagine, I think I'd prefer for you to stay grounded.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's scared of you. He's already terrified. He knows he's avoiding your zero death like the plague.
Yeah, because when he fights turtles, it usually.
Oh, ooh, okay. Wow, he really does know. He knew to. Yeah, he knows.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
I saw,
as soon as I saw him do the down B or Rebels Guard, I just stopped doing it for the rest of this and to every single Joker.
yeah. Well, the good thing is you tested knowledge, right? So
Yeah.
now that you test his knowledge, you know that he knows that, and now you can wait and spike him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because he'll be stuck in there. Say you just waited and then jumped, then dunked him. You might be able to kill him now.
Yeah.
If that ever happens again. But he might be good enough to not do it. We'll see. That's where the mind games come in. Alright,
Yeah.
big. Big. Zero to death. You better zero to death him.
No, I dropped it.
You can't see, but I'm giving you a face.
But then I killed him like very shortly after.
Yeah. Honestly, with the notes, it's literally gonna be part like we talked about doing the zero def. You're gonna have to grind the shit out of that zero def.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you drop it ever. Almost.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guns. All right, you're in the lead though. So how do you lose this? All right, one thing I'm point out: if you had the positioning on Leo, so he's scared 100%. If you took this spot right now, Leo's landing. He's doing this. The reason why he's doing this down air because it's relatively safe. Not down air, nair.
Mm-hmm.
And he's scared that you're gonna jump up and hit him. But if you were just down there ready, boom, in there, he's probably gonna shield. No, you didn't shield, what Chad? But you just need to be closer with him. He is hella scared.
Yeah.
He's super weenie.
He's like, I remember before the set I heard him say, "Oh shit, Akazuya," and then he called me like, Riddle's little brother.
That's funny. Yeah, so look, you're having the same problems as before, like literally doing the same month, so it's understandable. He's in the corner, instead of just waiting, you run in, and he punishes you for it. So you can't exactly wait because he's gunning you, right?
Yeah.
You can be a bit more patient than him because you're in the lead, right? But what you need to do is get close, threaten him enough that he doesn't want a gun, right? That he needs to pick something else.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you think he's gonna gun, this is where you just go beat his ass. You think that he's gonna do defensive option as shield. Turns out Leo's allergic to that, which is what I saw a couple times. So you went for grab thinking that, and then he just jumps. He's a jumper. So if I had to guess, he's gonna continuously jump. And let's find out.
Yeah.
Jump. Ooh, she parried that. Alright, you're recovering low. I'm proud. Alright, you got stage control. That's fine. Now, position right here. Just, I know he's drifting back with the guns, but you need to be like right behind the guns.
Yeah.
And right there, boom, he lands. You'd be able to punish him. Now you're just gonna get gunned. But he's still in the lead, so you don't have to rush into him, which I think you're gonna go into him if I had to guess. Yeah, that's what gets you killed. Not killed, but you know, that's what gets you hit.
Mm-hmm.
Not Joker. Joker's not gonna kill like that until he has his double. Yes, until he has him. Then he's gonna kill you.
I did the nair too early.
That's fine. Alright, same thing. You want to keep the control. These bullets are harder. By keeping the control here instead of running towards him, honestly, you're gonna waste his Arsene's time. And that's what you want. Right now, time is your resource, and I don't mean the clock, but this Arsene bar.
Yeah.
Like, you're in this lead. Keep the lead and you'll be fine.
Mhm.
But you're jumping, right? And then this is the one move that he could spam on you safely, even if you don't jump, and you die for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just that same habits that we already pointed out are going to happen the rest of the set as well. But as long as you see how they connect to every set you play, you're just going to realize how big of a problem it is, and then we'll work on an action plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, landing onto him, covering. Okay, you're fine. You didn't punish there. He's playing very safe. He is actually so terrified of you. Ooh, yep, look, he was ready. He saw you do it the first time, now he's punishing it this time.
Yeah.
And he does, because it's a frame trap apparently versus you. That sucks.
Yeah, my air drift is like not the best.
Yeah, fucking sucks, bro.
Yeah, and Joker has like, I mean, I could have just air dodged in instead, and he would have just had a forward air or up air, which you know is way better than getting frame trapped like that.
Yeah, so he's just barely in the lead, man. Like, honestly, I don't think if you positioned right and stood your ground, I don't think Leo could have done shit, surprisingly. At least not with his Joker. At least what he's doing so far. Granted, this is Wi-Fi too, so it's harder.
Yeah.
I don't know how much, to be honest, because I just refuse to play Wi-Fi. But look, this is like pretty close. You're almost even with Leo. And since you're Kazi, you're basically even with Leo.
Yeah.
So like, again, give it a bit of grain of salt. Oh, you kill him? You better.
No.
Just to make sure you dropped it, right? It's not like Joker gets out for some reason.
Oh no! I dropped it.
Alright.
Because the nair, I have to like, I think you can tell by the hitbox, but there's a sour spot to it, which just like hitting them away like that.
Okay.
And that's why I was like earlier, whenever you told me to go for that third nair at the end.
You're scared of the
kinda-
sour spot.
Yeah, and if I got the sour spot, I would be dead.
Got it. And then you died. In case you didn't realize how quickly you died after this, but if you just had, I guess, the tips at the time, you'd have been fine. So let's see what happens. Yeah, you spot dodge for no reason. It's okay. Grab the ledge. Take your time. You roll in. He punishes you for your going for grab. You air dodge. Obviously, you know that's bad. You're still whacking buttons using down air, up air, and then you drift at him, and you die for it. That's it. That's the only thing killing you. And look, Leo's at 64, 1 stock left. You can beat this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I had to guess, it's gonna be more the same, and then we're gonna figure out what to work on. A bit of prepare for your pool. I'll give you basically. It's weird saying this because I am a teacher, but basically give you some homework.
Okay.
By the way, I didn't ask this, but are you a junior or a senior?
I'm a senior.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Good laser. Like you can't do anything about that, but you jump. I think you have a habit of jumping. I'll let you know right now from the ledge.
Yeah.
There. Yep. Oh, now you rolled this time. I'm proud. I don't know for sure, but I'm getting that sense based on what I've seen a couple times. Okay, you're in the lead. Keep the lead, bro. Run. Hey, he won't. You thought you were gonna jump? You're good. Punish him. He has to land, right?
Mm-hmm.
Parry, get him. Oh, do you have a Joker in your region? A good
Well,
Joker?
in Texas, yeah.
Oh, I meant your sub region.
Yeah. Atomic has a secondary Joker, but
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
used to fighting it.
Yeah.
I used to play Joker before.
Okay. Then you probably know a lot of the things.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it'd just be nice. Obviously, or at least I don't think you plan on fighting a Joker in your pools, or not your pools, beyond your pools, unless you go versus MK Leo again. But if you want to practice versus that, I would maybe practice just parrying those aerials as well.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. You died very quickly again because of Arsene. Most of the times you're getting hit while he has Arsene, you just die.
Yeah.
You need to really learn, or basically it's those habits that are getting you killed when he has Arsene.
Mm-hmm.
See. Boom. Okay, Arsene. You're still whacking buttons. You're in the air. Back air. You go up. You get hit up. You go up again. He doesn't punish you because he fails it. Go up. Hits up. Dies. One other minor habit, or maybe not a minor habit. It seems like you get up from the ledge immediately every time.
Yeah, after the last lesson, you told me to like wait at ledge a little more instead and just wait for something to happen instead of just always force or just getting back, because you told me when we were talking about the center or regaining control, you told me to slow it down at ledge.
Yeah, so that applies here, but like as like a habit you have, like at first I just thought you're doing it too quickly. Now I think it's a habit. So just be careful of that, but obviously that advice applies to slow down at the ledge. Which I'm assuming you've been doing since you recited it, because I forgot I told you that.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it's been working better, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when I was fighting that Min, I was getting like ledge trap like crazy, and then all I did was like wait for the second arm to just stop, and then I just went on stage, and then boom.
Yeah, to be honest, I got no idea what that character does, so I can't help you with that one.
Basically, she has two Richter whips if they were larger or longer.
And stronger.
Yeah, and way stronger.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of that.
Yeah. It's kind of obnoxious to fight. But
Yeah. I think you're literally just gonna die doing the same stuff. Ooh, you got away with that one. Sort of. He kills you? Yeah. Alright. And no, that's it. Okay. Well, to be honest, it's literally the same exact habits. Those things are the things holding you back, as you probably noticed already. When you can, I'd love a VOD of, after. That way we can see the changes. Yeah, if I had to guess, you're not going to have that until after the tournament, correct?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to something Thursday and Friday.
But by then it's too late.
But my pool isn't until like 2 Central Time. It would be 3 Eastern on Saturday.
Oh, I see. To be honest, this is something like that applies to studying as well as Smash. Like we could review your VODs at that time, but the review right before the tournament isn't exactly going to do much for you unless you're specifically targeting like somebody. So in other words, say we're doing analysis on Leo, right? And you find out Leo has a jump habit, well, that will help you when you fight Leo. So just like keep an eye on the jump habit. However, general ones to fix your problems, like that's gonna take time. So you might be on the RIP on that one. So my suggestion is instead, focus on the homework until that day. That day, just make sure you wake up, like obviously had good sleep, and that you're ready to roll. Your job's just the tournament. Don't worry about like all other stuff. And if you fuck up the homework, it's okay. If you fuck up whatever you fuck up, it's okay. You're in a big ass tournament.
Yeah.
So that's basically that. As for the to-do list, as you can imagine, number one on the list is land that 0 to death no matter what. So like whatever resources you have to mix things up, do it. My suggestion though is mostly focus on DI out, because if I had to guess, most people don't even know that you can mix it up, or most people don't even mix it up. So I would focus mostly on hitting it on DI out no matter what, including the platforms there. So practice on the platform stages especially, because I'm pretty sure if you put it on FD, most of the time you'll hit it.
Okay. Yeah. Also, I just got the stage list for the tournament.
Oh,
look at that.
Yeah, sure. Do you send it to me or?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me. All right, can I just open it? No, it's just a picture. All right, I'll just look at it in Discord. All right, starters: Battlefield, Small Battlefield, Pokemon Stadium 2, Smashville Town City, Hollow Bastion, Kalos, Final Destination. Okay, so obviously you need to learn on all of these. However, my suggestion to you is that a lot of the stages function relatively similarly. In other words, Hollow Bastion and Smashville will function similarly for your 0 to death, right? Because the platform's very similar. Town and City and Kalos function relatively similarly because of the same thing. And if not, the center platform is just Smashville you practiced on, basically. And then lastly, Battlefield and Small Battlefield. If I had to guess, the top platform does not bother your 0 to death whatsoever. So it'd be as if you're practicing on both of them.
Yeah. But I mostly just permaban Battlefield, anyways, because it's a triplat and people can just run away on the top, and I can't really catch them.
You're right, but if I had to guess, let's see, is it 3 bands and then? Oh, okay, you're fine then. As long as it's 3 bands, you're good.
Yeah.
The reason why I was like, you gotta watch out for that Pokemon Stadium 2 with the Mario.
Yeah, because honestly, if I just ban Battlefield, Small, and PS2, I'm like genuinely okay with any other stage.
Okay. Alright, so my suggestion is have stages that you're gonna have, like that you're trying to get to. If I had to guess, generally your stages are, I could be mistaken, let me know, Pokemon Stadium 2, unless you're fucking fighting Mario. And then like Smashville Town City. Am I correct or no?
Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, so my suggestion is whatever stage you play on the most, which if I had to guess, most of the time is Pokemon Stadium 2. Learn the 0 to death there. And the second thing is, so practice it there like crazy until you hit it like, out of like 100 times, you hit it like 60 or 70, if not more. I would say more, but if I had to guess, we're not going to get there just yet in like less than a week. This is Tuesday. You have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Don't be upset if you don't hit those numbers. I don't know how accurate you are. You probably never checked how accurate you are when trying to hit it. This is your chance. You need the raw data. I'm assuming you know how to work Excel at least enough to keep track of it.
Yeah.
You're probably better than I. So, if you have a friend who's willing to do the DI, or if you have the training mode pack, or I swear there's a third orb, I forgot. But anyways, if you have one of those two things, and whatever else can mess with DI, please do it, basically. Or you can just practice outward, because outward's gonna be most people, even like the top players, if I had to guess, most of the time just do outward.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you have to do the trick I just taught you with the GameCube controller, go ahead. Whatever you have resources for is what you're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to share those results with me. So like
Okay.
today, if you have time, I know this is gonna be maybe long, but today you have time, literally 100 times. That's might be a lot, but do it 100 times. Tell me what the results are, and then we're gonna try the next day. Do you have to do them all in a row? Not necessarily. Maybe you want to try doing all in a row just so it gets into your muscle memory, but just keep trying to do it. Let me know what the results are, and we're gonna try and get it to like very close. Hopefully we get to around 90, but don't be surprised if it stays, if you get it like 60, 70, maybe even less to start.
Okay.
We'll decide what the goals are once you're closer, because I don't know how accurate you are. So that's on PS2. You're also gonna do it on Smashville and Town City. Not today, if I had to guess, unless you're a Giga Chad, and I also don't know how controller intensive the Zero Def is. If it's not that bad, maybe do it for all three. However, that might take a lot of time.
Mm.
Up to you. But you need that time to land the Zero Def. The Zero Def will save you everything. So that's the first thing of things you need to do. The second thing is we're going to do a little bit of research on the people you're going to be fighting. So you mentioned the Mario, and who were the other characters? Zero Suit Samus, right?
Yeah, and then Corrin.
All right, your very, very basic assignment is a mix of figure out what you can punish, right? So how minus stuff are. Just because it's in the minus range doesn't mean you necessarily can punish it because of the spacing, right? As you imagine. So you need to make sure some of those things aren't safe with the spacing, like max space.
Mm-hmm.
But at minimum, by knowing the frame data and like kind of memorizing it, you'll know, oh, I can punish that, and then you can just do it automatically. If you have a friend who's that extra Chad who's gonna be there the whole time, I'm not sure. But if you do have that friend who's willing to fucking like spam whatever thing he needs to spam your shield and you react to it, abuse that friend. Thank him after. Like if you have the goat like that, there you go. If you don't have the goat like that and you have the train mode pack, you could also mess with that a little bit.
Okay.
So those are the two actionable things in Smash you need to do.
Mhm.
So basically practice hitting those aerials, and same for the parries, right? So I'm assuming you've been around long enough that you kind of have an idea what the habits of each person's character are, relatively speaking. Like, you know, like Rob likes an air, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So your third assignment with Smash is like practice pairing those, and then the same response is like, hey, look, the same way you practice like punishing the other things, practice pairing those and be able to counter that. So it's a mix of knowing which ones you could punish off parry, and then be able to, what's it called, know what you could punish off parry, so the little taps, or if you can do the Zero Def off it, do the Zero Def. That's where you practice it too. So so basically on your own, you can practice Zero Def with absolutely nobody, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
When you have the friend, which hopefully you have the friend who's that cool, but if not, you're gonna have to like wing it a little bit yourself.
Yeah.
He's gonna do the arrows on your shield, and then you're either parry or not parry it. Know which ones you can get the Zero Def on parry and without parry, as well as know what, if you can't get the Zero Def, what hits you need.
Mm-hmm.
Not for the Zero Def, but what hits you can get.
Yeah.
Let's see. Those are the two major homeworks. Of the less relevant homeworks, I guess, is like, if you don't know what the characters do, like ask somebody like for the tips. If you're going for the maybe not the win, but if you're going for the win for this tournament, like ask the people who play those characters. So you know you're fighting a Mario. If you know a top player Mario who's cool with you, DM him, ask what you do versus Mario.
Okay.
Like, if I don't know how, because I haven't been seeing how relevant you are or how cool you are with them, but like if they respond, they respond, even if you gotta like cough up some cash, to be honest. Because that would be basically that's future information for every other Mario you fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then same for Riddles. If Riddles is cool with talking to you, what he does, like keep that in mind. They're not. I know this also applies to me, by the way. They're all not necessarily right on everything, but like you get to like feel the waters and get to like get a right idea, and you can check what works and what doesn't work. But if you don't have the information, you don't have it.
Okay.
So that's basically the main stuff. As for everything else, make sure to go to those tournaments. If you do you have a nerves problem, if you don't mind me asking, when you go to the big tournaments?
Well, it's more of like last hit situations that I'm nervous about, but typically like not really. No.
All right. As for the last hit situations, it's a mix of RIP and not RIP. So the reason why, if you have the nerves already and you're already in the last hit situation, that's already RIP. So you might have heard this saying in fighting games. Like if you're asking how to get out of a situation, most of the time the best answer is don't be in the situation to begin with, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So obviously it's too late at that point. But there are things which you're kind of already doing that will prevent you from being that nervous, which is what I'm kind of telling you right now. So knowing the answer to like what you should be doing. Yeah, thank you, Pablo. I appreciate you being here for the chat interactions. Why you gotta roast me, bro? That's wild. Alright, well, anyways, the next part. Sorry, I'm now just laughing. That's our friend talking shit. Well, anyways, like I was saying, so by knowing what options you should be doing already, allow your attention and focus, you will end up being on doing those things. And because you're already focused on doing those things, most of the time you just won't get nervous. Like, for example, if you know they're jumping, right? Like, instead of being like, oh man, I'm super nervous, like I don't know what to do, you kind of already just jump and hit them on basically reaction. So the same thing kind of applies here. By you getting the notes from the top players, as well as you learning what's, safe and not safe, as well as letting you know when to hit your zero def and not hit your zero def. Solving those issues allows you to play the fighting game, which the fighting game is, hey, look, when I do something, I can now pay attention to what they're doing, and now I can react. So when I pointed out, hey, look, they have the jump habit. Hey, look, they have the projectile issue, like when you get close. Now that you can do all those things, do the movement, recovery, and all those things without thinking, now you can actually focus on the fighting game, which is what we need to get you at. Will you get you that in this week? I don't believe so, to be honest. That takes a lot of time, but what we can do is get you as close as possible, and I think those are the quickest ways to get you as close as possible. So when you're no longer thinking about the zero to def, like that's going to be your strongest point. Once you get that, you're not thinking about the character anymore. You're not thinking about how to recover, like you're not getting hit anymore. Everything's going to start flowing and you're going to start demolishing people.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is basically the homeworks. If you want to talk specifically on what to do versus the characters, I might have some insight. Again, my character knowledge isn't the best. Funny enough, though, my character knowledge is in the chat, right, Pablo? I'm hoping he responds. Cause he actually keeps up, unlike me. He's my he's the fill in my knowledge gap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's pretty good. In fact, I was gonna ask him something. I think I told you. Oh yeah, I remember. Pablo, quick question, aka chat interactions. Hey, you know how the DI robs up air? Is it the same as Smash 4 Beefy Smash Dudes video? Does it function exactly the same in this game, or is it different? Because I want to send it to Skeleton. It not exactly the same. Damn. There has to be a video on it somewhere, right? We'll see. I hate the delay. But yeah, it's not exactly the same. That sucks. It's simpler? Oh, now I'm just pissed. Alright, can you explain it real quick? Or is it like something you probably gotta see? Alright, we're about to get the Rob answer right now. Alright, so besides the Mario, which we definitely need to talk about Mario, who else are you fighting again? ZSS, Mario, and if you beat them,
Shattuck, I have a VOD against
Corn.
him.
Oh, you do?
Kind of a while ago, but it not like it still can't apply to now.
Okay. Let me see it. You're going to have most of the habits being the same if I had to guess. However, maybe we'll catch something on him. And I could tell you some of his stuff, and then if you're lucky, he still has them.
But I can always watch him versus like Riddles.
Oh yeah, we could do that too. Or depends.
But
Sometimes it's play different, but we can check that if you want. I can do analysis on them, and then we can do that to
But
try and get the reverse.
he only goes at SmashCon. Riddles played Terry in all 5 games, and then at what's it called? At Let's Make Moves Miami, he only went Kazu for game 3 and 4. So
Okay. Give me a second. Just DI way, basically. If you're on the left side, DI left. If you're on the right side, DI right, but they drift. Is the drift even that hard to read? I'm assuming not. I'm assuming you already knew that, by the way, too.
yeah,
Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, Smash 4, that shit was a mess. I'm not sure if you know how the DI thing.
I knew.
Alright, so let's see. Alright, so hopefully your habit, well, they're gonna show, but hopefully they're not the reason why you get. Do you lose?
Yeah, I lost, but it was game 5. So
Yeah, that's fine.
I know my worst habit here was rolling at ledge, so this is the same thing.
Okay, let's see. You can try SDI to try and make it more consistent, but basically if you're close to his center, it's hard to tell. And if you're not, it's not that easy. Yeah. My suggestion as well. Well, I guess you're not gonna fight Rob, but like side note for Rob, like if you do it, like learn how to SDI that.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Sorry, I'm just pausing. Alright, you're above him. This is where you'd get your parry normally now. That's fine. Same thing. This dude likes to be above you. He's gonna throw arrows every single time. I'd bet my kids on it. When he's above you and you're below him the right way, he's gonna throw an arrow. Let's see. There's the aerial. Jump, aerial, aerial. Oh my god, I'm so good. If I could parry, I'd be so busted.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny enough, that's probably something I really need to practice is parry. Alright, he jumped. I'm proud of him. Jumping around. Okay. Alright, you got him. I'm gonna mute it, actually. That's annoying. Alright, you tried. Corn. He's gonna aerial. Oh, he didn't. You kill him off this? No. Get right in there. Yeah, he went for the ledge. That's smarter. Alright, good. Hey, you got him. Alright, let's see. Anything new? Honestly, I'm gonna start paying attention to him a bit more instead of you this time around.
Okay.
Yeah, normally when I'm focused, I'm gonna have to shift focus here. Air dodge. Okay, that's good information. Back air spacing. Do you know if you could punish that back air if you parry it?
Corn kind of pancakes at the end of it.
Can-
I wouldn't be entirely sure off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's something you probably got to check. If I had to guess, how fast is your? I don't remember the name.
Electric.
The thing that you like zoom forward.
Oh, my down throw.
I'll show it. I really got to learn your moves by not only name but also describing it better. Although I saw it earlier. I'll make that my homework for you.
There's one where I kind of like slam my head into them.
Oh yeah, I'll show you right now. I think you do it around here. This.
Oh, that's my side B.
I got side B. Okay, good to know. How fast is your side B? Or if you don't know, although I forgot I have this open.
I'm going to it too. Oh yeah, there's a thing on the bottom right. It's like a tab to go to sections.
I see. You're my hero. Social attacks.
16.
16. And then, alright, time to go to Corn. Bob.
And it
Corrin.
only stuns if I'm going past them.
Alright, good to know. Can he crouch forward through back air with iframes? Chat, or my friend Rick asked you, can you crouch forward through back air with iframes?
I would have to time it really. I guess I would have to time it perfectly, but probably not. No, because Corrin's aerials like are way too active.
Alright, well, let me see. Aerial attacks, back air, boom. It is active on frame 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, it's pretty active. How long is your iframes? I just don't know, to be honest.
Let me go to him.
Yeah, I'll have you check that one because I feel like I'd have to figure out the name for that. I'm not down for that right now. Let's see, 9 plus parry, or 8 plus parry. I would say 9, 10,
Oh, okay.
12.
Let's see. Let me go to the very beginning. All right, so I'm intangible from the first frame on my upper body. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Bro, you can do it. Are you counting? You can do it.
Oh no, because it doesn't show on the tab, but it's only lower body invincibility on for 3 frames.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
so the thing is, alright, you're on my stream. Let's see. You don't have to worry about the lower body. Rick's right, or at least, I'm gonna say in theory he's right, but I'd put my money that you can actually do that.
Yeah, it's just like a kind of a weird thing.
It
I
is,
don't know.
but I think this is
yeah.
not. Oh, hold up, my headset's about to plug that in. So what Rick just said, I think this actually wins you the games. The reason why, this is one of her biggest spacing tools. And if you can catch this every time just by going in when she's doing it, you're going to kill her. Because it has, let's see, landing lag of 13. It's -9 on shield. You're not even shielding. So she's just going to be stuck there for 13 frames, and that's assuming she lands, or excuse me, 25 frames. Whoopsie. No, it's landing lag. I'm not crazy. Alright, 25 frames end lag, 13 frames. Oh, well, you get the idea. So, let's go look. In case you didn't know, let me close out of this one. That's the other thing. So, it's actually kind of obvious for the most part, at least to me, when Corrin's going to back air. It might be because I played a lot of Corrin, or fought a lot of Corrins back in the day. But, they're going to space you out a lot of times with the back air. If you know, like right here, like honestly, a lot of times they might even back air here to grab the ledge, but she just grabs the ledge. But if you're just ready for that back air, I think you'll be fine. So you kill them. I think earlier on we see the back air, but we'll see. But even then, they're in the air and they're facing away from you. You can expect the back air and just be ready. So let's see if we see it here. She's in front. You don't have to worry about back air. In front. Right here, this you would look for it just in case. Same for this one. Look, if the Corrin was gonna, oops, went too far. This is too far as well. All right, so if the Corrin's gonna get off the platform, did I go too far again? Man, I really suck at this.
You should just do the frame by frame thing.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do. I just passed it too much. I should have just went back with frames maybe. Let's see, it was here. No, further back. There you go. Alright, so when it ends up on the platform, right? Corrin's not going to drop down and down air you, right? Corrin's doing like 1 or 2 options, to be honest, on the platform, or a couple. She needs to get off. A good way to get off is the space back air, because it's just back air. Like almost very few characters can punish this. You happen to be one of them. So if you see she's running right, she's either gonna nair, which isn't gonna do her any good, or she's gonna back air. So if you realize this position, you can do the dash. Even the shield parry will work out for you, because he won't be able to go to the ledge. He's gonna land on the stage. So all those options work for you.
Okay.
And then there's gonna be a lot towards here, right? Backwards. When I see this, I'm seeing back air. So no back air is empty hop. That's fine. And those are the positions where you need to be ready for the back air. This position behind you, back air. Nope, just jumps away. That's fine. As long as you're ready for it, though.
Mhm.
So again, like I mentioned with the friends, depending on who you're trying to grind out, I don't know who you think you're more likely to be or not. How do you feel against Shattuck comparatively to the other two?
I think I'll struggle against him more than anybody else.
Okay, obviously you need to get the Shattuck. So my suggestion to you is to focus on one of those two first, whichever one you think is going to be scarier, and then Shattuck. And one of those things is what Rick said: practice or check, which I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. If you can crouch forward through the back airs with iframes, as well as seeing how the parries work out too, right? Because you don't have to do something harder if the parries work just the same.
Yeah, I think the parries would work better.
Yeah, it might be safer because she's on top of you and maybe she wants to do another move, right? But if the crouching forward through the back air basically gives you more like punish, that's the thing you have to learn, right? If they both achieve the same thing and one's easier, do the easier one. If it's like hard, say this ends up being harder at the time than we thought for whatever reason, and the parry does almost the same result, eventually you need to learn the harder one, but going for the parries and what you learned is fine enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna focus on them. What else? It's actually harder. I keep looking at you. Let's see. Jump, pin, down, jump. This person's very hoppity. Yeah, back air, right? So if you didn't shield, if you just say you saw the first back air and it dashed iframed, you would have got him.
Mm-hmm.
That's so interesting. Back air, jump back air, yeah. You tried to punish it too.
I was kind of surprised I didn't armor through there, but I think it was like the later hit, or the later part.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's see, ledge, back air, and to cover the roll. Yeah. Ah, she didn't. I would have. Back throw. Yeah, good back throw. Pin. Not waiting. Catches you jumping up. Tries to get you with the pin, but messes it up. Nair. Back here again. Nope. There you go. Up air. That works too. Hey, you got him? Dead? No. Okay. Let's see. Huh. At least now I know where my analysis skills suck. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix that. Yeah, I realized if I don't know the character, I don't have much to say. I kind of knew all the ones we talked about so far. Now that I've seen Kazuya, I don't know exactly what... I know what you want, obviously, at this point, because I told you what you want. But,
Yeah.
like, seeing your moves and stuff, I really don't know what Shattuck should be doing differently. I can't quite tell. The only thing I can tell is positioning-wise. Okay. Oh, you messed it up.
Because okay, I could have sworn I think it was like a, like I just kind of forgot this, but I could have sworn it was something else. So I don't know if you saw earlier. I went for a nair into an electric, but Corn pancaked too low on like the on
Yeah.
like her hit stun.
Yeah, let me
and-
see. Keep talking, I just want to see it.
And then she pancakes too low sometimes. She pancakes too low sometimes at third electric, and then it just doesn't work, and then she gets a free punish. And so that was, it would work like right here if I just went for electric instead of just another grab.
Alright. So I guess let me be a little bit more specific as well. When you're practicing it, practice on these people, or these people's characters.
Yeah.
In case it wasn't obvious. Hold up. Chat says, dealing with Nair, back air, parry mix at the end. The Corn matchup is the most Corn players. Oh, excuse me. Parry mix is the end of the Corn matchup for most Corn players. It's the starting line to playing versus Shattuck and Neo. Alright. Yeah. So basically what I said, what I mentioned, basically once you end up dealing which one is going to be Nair and back air, Once you start handling that, which you know the parries with it, then you end up start playing versus them at like a high level. They'll start changing it.
Mhm.
So you kind of need that to win this, at least partially, right? We already went over some of those things, but now you get to, like I mentioned, once you handle the specific stuff with the character and stuff like that, and you don't have to worry about that, then you get to actually play versus them as people. Jump. Oh wow, I'm surprised they did that jump. I wonder if that's gonna matter to you. Yeah, this person's very hoppity. Alright. Pin it. Or they pin it. Waits, punishes you. Yeah, that jump is a problem. Yeah, you guys missed the big analysis already. Now I'm just kind of looking, see if I can see anything else, Shattuck.
I do know that like I can if I just spot dodge pin, I can.
Your mic cut. If you stop dodge, pin what?
If I spot dodge pin, I can always just electric punish with electric, even if he tries to force a like the dash. I
Yeah.
can always be there before, or always be active before.
That's interesting. So right here, funny enough, this might be the one time I tell you to go sideways to the ledge. Because I didn't know, but boom. So you're gonna have to be careful with that, right? If I had to guess, this is something Shattuck does a lot, even though I have not seen Shattuck play except for one time.
Yeah, he has pins down.
So this is the one person I'd say you may. This is where you start becoming the better player, and this is where you might actually want to land on stage sometimes. But for the most part, you might want to grab the ledge instead of from down here versus Corn, grab it sideways.
Mhm.
So right here, instead of air dodging, if you just went sideways, I think you'd be fine. With
I
the
think
the side B.
too low with my up B, because no, I didn't have a hitbox out, but usually when I have a hitbox or when I have the hitbox,
It'll clank.
yeah, it'll clank.
All right,
Side B doesn't have a hitbox like big enough to, or strong enough to clank.
good to know. I thought maybe they caught the 2-frame. I could check. Let me go see. Now you taught me the frame by frame tool, so now I can definitely check if they just got the 2-frame.
Yeah, it's because I was really low. And
There it is. 1, 2. No, you just got 2-frame, my man.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice
You
that.
just built better.
Yeah.
So look, you see, you just started the grab animation right here,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
boop on the second one. That's crazy. All right, cool. He just got you there, but the side view would have been fine. The one thing I am gonna mention though, the reason why you got the 2-frame, like partially, like obviously you had good timing, but it's because you gave him so much time to react. The good thing
Yeah.
about side being there is that you don't give him much time to react.
Mhm.
I know it's a little extra to add, but when you're talking about the hope you have hope versus static pin because he's still got fetus reaction time. That's interesting. Fetus reaction time. Yeah. So I don't know that much to be honest. Ooh, that would have been it. So you got the parry. Yeah, so you just got to practice all these things I mentioned already versus him. I think you'll be fine. I'm assuming Shattuck is, you know, I assume they all get better from when you guys fought.
Oh yeah, no, he's top 8 a few majors already, and he got 9th at SmashCon, and top 8 at Let's Make Miami Moves. He beat Leo and
Yeah, I saw that. Ooh, okay.
that was kind of a ballsy hell sweep, but
Yeah, so this is where we already talked about that you can't be landing like this. Oh, he messed up.
yeah.
Oh, he got me with that. I got hit there too, don't worry. And you kill him. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, see.
That's the Kazuya gameplay right there.
Mhm.
Yeah, game 2.
I do know that about like pin if I spot dodge it at the right time.
Yeah, so I think you got that. I think just clearing those issues up, like a lot of it, I think is just clearing stuff up will make you so much better.
Mhm.
And you're already doing well. a lot of the time, surprisingly, is you're just dropping shit.
Yeah.
You can't be dropping shit.
Mhm.
Okay, boom. Okay. Wait. Wait, no way. Hold up. 50, 60. So proud. Literally, you practice like pairing these things with other people. He has that arrow problem. His die. That's crazy, by the way. How much damage you do off this.
Oh yeah.
You gotta lay off the spot dodge, by the way. I know you're trying to mix it up, but no one's grabbing you. This dude does not want to grab you. No one wants to
Yeah.
grab you. They're all terrified of you. Because if they whiff a
Yeah.
grab, they die.
Yeah.
Boom. Good punish. 95. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. I still can't believe that. Alright. Let's see. You got the lead. Yeah, you gotta be ready for the back air. So the reason why they back air here is because, like, what are you gonna do even if you parry for the most part? I'm not sure you're even
Yeah.
quick enough to catch that. So when people, just so you know, when people see you on platforms, minus like Diddy, what's gonna happen is they're gonna spam like back airs and stuff because there's not much you could do about it for most characters unless you got really fast aerial drift. You may want to check if you can punish that still. I doubt it, but check with your friend.
Mhm.
If not, this is where you just parry it or not even parry it, just shield and work your way back down. That's what you gotta take your tam on. If you chase her, you're gonna get punished. So if she does something right here, look, she can act out already. So she'll be able to punish you if you chase. Assuming you don't have it like an actual punish. So just be wary of that. That's a very common habit. If it's Diddy, he's gonna monkey flip you.
Mhm.
So just be ready. He might not monkey flip you immediately, but if you're like at def percent, like the dude is fiending for a monkey flip. Or if you're in a tech situation, say like you're on Battlefield and the platform's here, and you're about to get up, he wants to monkey flip you so hard.
Yeah.
It gives him a boner. Alright, let's see. Pins. Alright, work your way down. Why I actually hit him, that's funny. Hold up. I need to check something for my own. That's crazy. I did not know that was -4. I was like, that looked way too safe. Sorry, I need to see that -4 thing hit you again. Oh, you're so much better. Alright, so this is where it comes to knowledge. Kill him. Oh no, it's a bit later. Let's fast forward. You get back here. There you go. Now we're in the right spot. Parry, right?
Mhm.
Just so you know, you only get 7 frames. Your 7 frame punishes your up B, right? If I remember correctly.
Mhm. Yeah.
Do you have anything else? I don't think so, right?
I think I could just electric, to be honest.
That's not quick enough.
Isn't not? It's not. Okay. Well, out of parry,
Oh yeah, parry. You don't have the shield drop frames anymore. What frames are electric again?
frame 7.
Oh, then perfect. Yeah, you just electric that. Well, that's crazy.
But, frame 8. Frame 8.
Ah, you can't electric it then. Technically you can try. Like, if you think it's gonna lead to the 0 def, if she hits anything that's not shield,
Mhm.
you will get her.
Yeah.
So 100%, I wouldn't blame you for trying it at low percent.
Mhm.
However, if you want the guaranteed damage, which you're ahead right now, I would just go for the up B.
Okay.
And make sure it does hit immediately when, like, if you upbeat off this. Because, for example, Diddy Kong Z drop banana, even though it's frame 4, like, because of where it starts, it may not hit until like frame 5. So it's hopefully that's not one of your situations. And like closeness matters too.
Mhm.
So yeah, check that. Right, this is part of the homework already. But
Mhm.
oh, that would be so nice if you hit that. And then even if they shield, right? Because they just shielded, like electric safe on shield. So
Yeah.
so you'd be fine, which is why I say I 100% wouldn't blame you for going for it. Ooh, drop the pin. Is that something they do?
Oh, Well, yeah, just in case, because I don't think the dash hits if they're like if you're like in the middle.
Probably got any information on that? Just curious. You sure that
I'm
doesn't
not
hit?
entirely.
Especially if he goes left, I think he'll hit you.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but I'm not entirely sure because.
I think he's just trying to read you to get a kill instead of doing the
Yeah.
dash.
He does that sometimes, but as like just a mix up. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
check the hit bar.
So I had to guess, be careful at high percents
Yeah.
for this. Because, to be honest, he got my butt with that. He got you too. And he messed up. Yes, it's a fake tech chase but for Shattuck it always hits. Yeah, it's a fake tech chase. How do you beat the fake tech chase? Like, what makes it fake? That way we can make sure our boy here never has to deal with that shit. See, because it looked fake. Like, if I had to guess, I don't think she can catch the roll that easily if I wait a little. Or just doing me.
Buffered nair, yeah.
Yeah, you might be able just to react to what they're doing. Is that why it's fake? Well, can't he just... Alright, well, I'll just get the answer in a second. I'm not going to brainstorm. I'll let the person who already knows tell me. I'm back here. Oh, we need it out. That's fine though. Whatever. Oof. Hold up. He hit something. Did he hit the hitbox of the clank? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's a clank.
Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna do that frame by frame as well, just so I can see it. So it's more of a learning experience for me now, to be honest. All right, let's see. Frame. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Yep. This is where you clank, and then you grab the ledge. So you just got 2 frame the last time. That's just unlucky, bro. A little bit. Obviously, you could have recovered better still, so that's the thing you gotta do. But yeah, you're trolling with that. Yeah, you died for it.
Yeah.
I just realized I didn't see your face. This you, bro?
Yeah, that's me.
Cool. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, honestly, in neutral, he's just doing a lot of up airs and then mixing up with back air.
Yeah.
So you're already getting good at pairing that. Once you get used to that, you're gonna be fine. I think you're gonna maul him. Surprisingly, look, there it is. Back air, up air. Jumps, up air. Jumps, back air. Let's see if I see that. Yep. Up air, back air. Oh no, he just jumps and does nothing. Alright, that's fair. That's what he's gonna be doing the whole time. Your job is just be parry god.
Yeah.
And it's not even that bad if you miss the parry, because like these things don't really, a lot of them aren't hitting you if there's no parry. So like he jumps away as his mix up. All right, I just unshielded. Recovering high. The corner's starting to get, yep, he's starting to realize your habit. He tried to punish it a couple times and he failed it, but now he knows. He's getting a lot better at doing it. I think this is where you start losing. He starts realizing that's the thing you have. Pin. Alright, you grab ledge. Alright, side beam. I would have side beam there. Not sure if I hit, but you gave me the confidence. Tries to pin you. I wonder if you're quick enough. Hold up. One other frame data thing I need to check. Specials. Pin. Oh my god, there's a lot of frame data to look at. Alright, here's the cancel. Doesn't tell you the startup. I guess because you... That sucks. Is there a how long it takes to cancel? Okay, I could take the landing lag. 19 frames of landing lag. 16. Alright, hold up. Sorry, I'm just brainstorming for you a little bit. Because what I was thinking, it's possible, but I don't think it's going to hit, is that when she's pinning at ledge, hold up. So you see this? She's not going to lunge forward at you, right?
Yeah.
So she's doing like one of three things. One, jumping and canceling it. Two, just dropping it. Three, doing it away, which I doubt it. So it's either jumping or canceling it. So how big, or no, I don't have to ask you that. I can just check. Ah, it's not big enough. Dang. Never mind. I was gonna say, what if you just jump side B if you don't think they're gonna jump, and then you probably catch them, but that's not gonna happen, or at least not easily happen. You do this that has 19 frames of lag, and you jump 16. That's 19 exactly. Yeah, it's not worth. Sorry, I was just thinking if it was possible. It's not. Let's see. Keep the stage control. Ooh. Do you know what to do versus that? Will you get out? Oh.
Oh, kind of, but not entirely, because Kazuya's like heavy and big.
Okay. So to be honest, I don't know the response to that. Rick or Pablo? No, when you're in this situation. I'm assuming it catches you where the F smash like drill portion is hitting you and you're stuck in shield.
Yeah, you can, what's it called? Shield SDI, but it's kind of tough.
Yeah, probably just like that's a get fucked situation. Yeah, my idea was maybe SDI in with the shield and SDI out. But I don't think you even have time. Look at how quickly that shit was draining.
Yeah.
You might be able to do that. Is that something you gotta practice? My answer might be yes. You may want to check that. However, like I said, with your limited time, I would not focus your resources on that. That's like a corn thing to do eventually, for you, for you to practice. Boom, he just got you here. Best is to hold shield and special to shield SDI. Yeah, it's exactly what I would have done. But that's our RIP. Yeah, that sucks. All right, well, like I said, best thing to do, don't be there to begin with. All right, if we see anything else. As you could probably be aware of on those platforms, be careful of that. Pretty sure you already realize it. I'm not sure if you fight her in other stages, but that's gonna be a huge thing I saw him do in other versus other people.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, the fake. Yeah, you're spot dodging for no reason still. That's a habit of yours for sure. I feel like you just feel like, oh, I need to mix up my defensive options. Spot dodge.
Yeah.
It's okay, I have the same problem. It's okay. You're among friends. I realized that I've been starting to do that now that I'm back. Oh, that connects. That's crazy. Okay. So, what we're gonna do instead, because I think I'm not gonna get much out of that. You said Riddles fought Shattuck, right?
Yeah.
Maybe versus, I'll put Kazuya. Let's see. Kazuya. Let's see if something shows up. Because I know you said Riddles didn't want to do it. How good is this Kazuya? Do you know? It's a year ago, but just curious.
Oh, Burst Kazuya? It's a lot more untraditional than usual. Like, not like combo heavy. It's more like just pokes, and his Kazuya is just really bad.
Okay, I'm just looking at, see if there's any other things. Hold up. For the pin tech chase, you are immediately actionable after the pin drop. So if you hold buffer and option, you can do a bunch of different things. Okay, there you go. So apparently after the pin tech chase, you can immediately do something after the pin drop. So you can just buffer something on him. So remember that. It's probably going to be useful. That's something you just remember. Is there really nothing else? 3 months ago? How about Jazzo?
I had no idea how good his Kazuya is, and it was like a full VOD, like a session.
Yeah.
The Riddles versus he played Kazuya in the last 2 games, and he destroyed him on one of the games.
All right, let's see. Because our best information is going to be some dude who's fought him already with Kazuya. Oh, this is one other thing I'm going to tell you for analyzing the replays, but just remind me after this. Yeah, sorry. Now I'm just interested in these things. You're dragged along. Alright, see? Yeah, he just ran at him like a Chad. Get on Jazzo. Alright, aerials. Boom. Alright, you know you would have got that. Yeah, apparently he likes to cover low a lot. You got the high one. But does he get the side one? Alright, this dude got the same problem you do. Funny enough.
Yeah.
Alright, see Jazzo dies? Does he kill him? Oh my god. No, but you know, it has a lot of damage. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that move, the karate chop. See, he's just waiting. Ariel's waiting. He whiffs something because he gets antsy. So Jazzo is basically doing semi what I want you to do, right? So not that, but when he has stage control, he's just waiting. And this dude didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Just waiting. I prefer you a little closer, but around this area is fine. But look, out of space is aerial. Dashes in. Most people dash in shield, which I think you might too. But he dashed and dashed out. Catches the grab off that. You need to do that as well.
Okay.
So what you're doing is you're getting in a zone where you're that most people would do something like that lead shield, and then you get it through there.
Okay.
Hold up. I don't know if Kazuya's best option is to side B or to A land with something then EWGF. Am I stupid? Does that stand for something?
Electric Wind Godfist. That's like my bread and butter.
Yeah, you can side one of them. Electric Winged Office. Okay. I think if you land, you are like +6 or something like that. I don't remember the specifics though. Okay, good to know. Yeah. I guess note that down. See, this is my friend. He knows the knowledge. He kept up. I didn't. So I'm more of the positioning guy for now. I'll get that point soon. And by soon, I mean it'll take a while. It's hard to do work and this at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume so.
Yeah. Alright, here it is. So like he's gonna wait again. I think the same. Oh, he didn't wait. Oh, he did what you talked about. Alright, let's see. Yeah, he's a lot more patient, which I actually don't mind this patience. So you can also play it this way. Boom, look, he parried it because he was ready for it, and then he punishes. Ah, he messes up. That's sad. Alright, he's waiting. So this is how you can play your neutral. Ah, dang. But this is a option for you too. So you don't have to always be in their face. If you're in the lead, I wouldn't mind you playing like this if you're in the lead. So dashing in and out and just waiting. I would like Jazzo to be a tiny bit more grounded. But basically, like, he's not doing that bad. So that he keeps landing like that. However, you're going to have to steal that mix-up. I've never seen you do that before.
Oh, the down B? Yeah.
Yeah, so when you're landing like that, even with that habit, right? He has that habit, right? But to mix it up, he did the side B. So when you do the mix-up, be prepared to do that. It's kind of like functions similar to Yoshi down B right here. Boom. I mean neutral B.
Oh.
My bad.
Oh, that's my down B. That's my down B.
Yeah, that's why I said down B on accident. I said it functions similar to Yoshi neutral B. Like, you know how he like drifts this way and then turns? Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I like a lot of his options. I think maybe you should steal some of it. We talked about the command grab before, your down B. But when it comes, I don't really know what it parts. You said it had, actually no, I don't have to ask you. I can just check this. Boom. Down B. Heaven's Door. Shield. Yeah, here's the armor. So if you think it's a throw out a button, to be honest, just like DK, like honestly, if you're in the air, a lot of times you like to throw out a button, just use it. I think you should be using it a lot more. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what situations Jazzo might be your inspiration for that.
Okay.
For now though, it's like on the more minor things, but just consider an option in the air, right? Because that's free armor in the air. So if you're having problems landing, like part of the reasons why is could be air dodging and stuff like that. At least Jazzo, when he's landing on top of the stage, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna use the armor move," which is not wrong.
Yeah.
Same for these types of things. If you armor move right through this, right? Corrin's dashing towards you and you armor move, there's nothing she can do. He's waiting. He spot dodged though. He dies. Yeah. Same thing. Who cares if she grabs you? Alright, poked him out. I don't know what this is. This needs to stop off Jazzo.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
That move does not do it. Like, it literally does nothing besides... It can hit ledge, but it's not like a 2-frame.
Yeah, so look. He knows he jumps around. This dude has the habit of just throwing the aerials. Jazzo's ready. Boom. This would be your 0 to death, right?
Yeah.
So this is where, say you're good. Boom. Boom, boom. And you'd finish off your 0 to death. Jazzo does 65. Oh, never mind. Does he get the whole thing? Ah. But see, that would be your stock right there. And all you did was get it off of parry. This is why I'm making you focus like explicitly on that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see. Jazzo's hitting buttons too many times. Jazzo needs to be more patient. But I like the way when he was being patient. I think you should copy that.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, your down B is a command grab, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have to make sure. Because if you're in a situation like this, so say right here, say the person's in lag in front of you, right?
Yeah, I could have just command grabbed right here.
Yeah,
Also,
that's exactly what I was going to tell you.
to know, it uses you see my rage, right? You know what that mechanic is?
I don't know exactly what it does, but I know it makes yourself stronger and also gives you the wing, right? Or not the
Yeah.
wing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, it gives me like another command grab, like so if I do like a Shoryuken input plus A, it'll do like the strongest it can do, but I can do down B and it'll do
Is this it?
8.
Oh.
But like, see rage drive non-input and input.
Yeah, so this is it. Okay.
But the input's way faster.
Yeah, I see 10 frames instead of 14. Yeah, that's interesting. Alright, good to know. But yeah, you go for the command grab here. The reason why you'd probably go to the command grab the situation is that's going to cover everything. Like, say you're not sure. It's going to cover everything but, like, roll.
Yeah.
And even then, it might cover the roll because it has so much lag. I don't know exactly how much lag this has, but, like, it kills here, too.
Yeah, I could also do, what's it called? Out of just my normal grab, but, like, I don't do a direction. It does the rage drive too, but it doesn't or it does the whole thing out of grab, like a normal grab.
Okay, that's cool. So you'll be fine. Any of those things, but he flubs, so be careful.
Yeah.
I don't like this. Is that it? Is that his only? I know this is Kazi again. Go to the next game. So yeah, with this Corrin, be careful. He covers your low a lot in Ties 2 frame you. We already talked about that. By the way, I know you're a senior, so if you don't mind me asking, how, I guess, like, chill are your classes, if at all?
They're okay. I mean, I still have to do like work and stuff, but I guess they're not like terrible. But like the work is just kind of annoying.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you get like, I don't know, like some free time? Like, I don't know, you finish what you have to do and then you get to chill, or no?
Oh yeah. I mean, okay, actually not anymore because my school kind of like tightened up on that policy because of something that happened. So they you can get like if they'll like take up your write you up.
Hey, your
at a
mic's lagging. Say that again.
Oh, okay. If they made like a new thing, so if you like do an offense, if you have your phone out for like two times and they catch you and write you up for it, it costs like $15 to get it back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Which I don't know if they're allowed to do, but
Well,
Anyways,
they probably are allowed to do that, but you know, dang,
I'm not
that's like,
entirely sure. Yeah.
yeah, it would be interesting if someone fought them in court for that. But I wouldn't be surprised if your school's allowed to do that, because most of the time, at least in our schooling system, they act pretty safe. So they
Yeah.
must be pretty confident that they're able to do that.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But most of the teachers, like, I only have like one teacher or like two teachers that like actually care about it.
Okay. Yeah, the reason why I asked is like I used to do this in college and in high school because
Hmm.
but like I would review stuff while there, so I'd look at the replays while there because you're not doing
Yeah,
anything at that time.
yeah, I can use it on my school laptop though because I figure out how to like unblock it and stuff. I could just reply review on there. I
Perfect.
usually I usually just watch videos anyways.
Yeah, because the last tool or the last thing I was gonna tell you is I was gonna give you like the tip of how to VOD review without like knowing shit. Like in other words, like hey, you have no idea what's going on. How do I figure out what's going on? It's gonna be the last
Mhm.
portion of this, which I think I'm gonna stop because I don't think Jazza is showing me anything interesting.
No.
All right, so I'm gonna mention that part, and then I guess that would be the end, unless you got questions and stuff like that. When it comes to the VOD reviewing portion, what I used to do, which these goobers can tell you, is I used to like when I had no idea what was going on, or I just need more insight because I'm still losing. I'd literally write down like every single interaction that happened. Sometimes you do shorthands. So for example, let's use this little Jazzo clip, right?
Hmm.
You don't have to do like literally every interaction. Most of the time, the easiest thing to do is like when you got hit. It's like you guys are doing stuff, right?
Hmm.
This pin happens, like, and then you got hit, right? You got hit by up air. So depending on how condensed you want to do the the review, it really depends. So a lot of times you can use the video's context and you can add context. But even just having when you got hit and what moves you got hit by and what you didn't get hit by really helps. So you might be wondering, why does that help? Well, sometimes you can add context too. So let's say, oh, every time you put both your inputs, so say you jumped from the ledge, right? And then you realized you got hit when you jumped from the ledge. Now you know, hey, don't jump from the ledge. Right? It's that kind of simple. Obviously, you're not going to have this isn't going to be a tool, or maybe not obviously, but you can use this tool for your own replays. But what I'm going to suggest is instead is use this tool versus their replays, because obviously you're going to find out who you're fighting there, so you need to figure out what they're going to do. So seeing what moves they get hit by and do at the ledge like will help you focus it. So my suggestion is see you could write, like if you could be an extra Chad, there's a whole bunch of different ways to do this. Like you literally figure out what move they use the most, like for spacing. It depends on where your focus at, right? So you can decide your focus at the ledge. You can check each ledge interaction, and then now you know they have a tendency to do that. Or you can be like, hey, look, every time they teched, they did this, and so on and so forth. So you need to figure out what specific points you want to focus on. But if you're not even sure, you can write down literally everything and then figure it out after. Up to you, but my suggestion is pick some focus points that you want to focus on. What a surprise. Some of the most common ones are the ledge tech situation, that's why I mentioned them. But there's other ones too. So when they have to make some sort of decisions, so like I mentioned, the corn spacing and neutral. What do they decide to do? Oh, they jump, they fast fall up, or they jump, then they jump. Right? They mix it up that way. Most people have like some sort of pattern when it comes to that. And once you kind of know it, just like you know when they're gonna shield and stuff like that, then you get to punish it with what you have. So that's what the importance of that is. That takes a while, especially like say this set's 20 minutes. That'll take a long time. Like for one, it's gonna be kind of rough, but you could probably get away with just one, and then get most of the stuff. So that might be a thing you want to do if you want to super grind, and how much time you have. But it's better to focus on the homework, and obviously you can't focus on the homework for the most part while you're in school. So this might be an extra thing to do since it seems like you really want to beat these guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is kind of how you do it. If I could find my old example for the journal, maybe for next time, I'll look for it for you. But I really do hope you maul these guys.
I also too.
Yeah, no pressure.
I'll definitely do my best though.
Yeah, that's what matters. That's exactly what I see. That's also why I decided to give you, I guess, coaching round 2. I honestly just want to see if you can do it. So, and also want to see if the coaching works. That's the best part. If not, I need to figure out what I can do to do better. And I know some of that is definitely character knowledge because I keep forgetting, especially with Kazuya's weird names for stuff. I'm gonna need like a sit down Kazuya session at some point.
Mhm.
Just so I can like talk about him freely at this point. Like know exactly what the zero def is. Like I understand some of the moves as well as the news names. I'll work on that while you're gone for the 2 weeks.
Okay.
That way I could at least be talking with you normal and then actually brainstorm stuff a bit harder than what I am now. Yep. I guess I would say is to summarize, we're not really summarizing your clue at this point, but hopefully you wrote down the homeworks. If not, I can try and re-explain them, but you should have everything.
Okay.
Oh, one other thing, I'm dumb, but I'm going to start uploading the VODs. My editor has not responded to me at the moment.
Mhm.
Chuck, I'm calling you out. Besides the jokes, I plan on posting the VODs on the YouTube channel. I'll probably do that tomorrow on a different one that's just a YouTube VOD channel. I added it onto the stream yesterday. So you see Twitch VOD YouTube channel on there. So I'll put all the VODs up there so your last coaching session should be on there too.
Okay.
Assuming it didn't, I'm pretty sure I downloaded it, but I realized they added something for Twitch that they expire now when they used to never expire.
Yeah. For like unverified people.
Yeah, okay. That's interesting. That makes sense, yeah. Because I'm not there yet. Alright, well, that's kind of it. You got any questions?
Not right now. I don't.
Alright, if you have any questions, period, feel free to send me a message. Same for like parts of the VOD. I'll try and get better at learning the other characters for sure. I know that's my biggest weakness right now, though,
Okay.
as a coach. Alright, I guess take care.
All right. Thank you, man. I'll see you around.
No problem. Hopefully this session was helpful too, but
Yeah. Yeah. I'll let you know how it goes. Thursday and Friday.
Yep, let me know.
See ya.
See ya. Alright guys, let's see, what time is it? It is 8:52. Let's see, tomorrow, I don't think I have coaching tomorrow. Let me double check. Technically there was one possible. Let's see, Wednesday, that's after Thanksgiving. Alright, I do not have anyone for Wednesday. So if you guys want to find people, share out the stream, let me know, because if not, Wednesday might be a labbing day. Besides that, I hope you guys had a good stream. Hopefully that was informative for some of you, especially early on. Last part was us trying to brainstorm. I'll catch you guys later.